Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Wow. What can we say? Chelsea have finished. Would Roman do this kind of behaviour at Chelsea Football Club? Would Roman sell high-profile players in a way to strengthen, to sell good players? Any day, Cucurella is gone. It's gone to Real Madrid. Here we go. 50 million price tag. And now he's gone to Real Madrid. We heard stories a couple of days that Cucurella is going to Atletico Madrid on loan. Barcelona are interested in Cucurella. But who snipes him in the end? Real Madrid. Is Enzo Fernandez leaving Chelsea? It looks like it. Enzo Fernandez is going to be the next Real Madrid player. Because on his Instagram, did he not hit the like on Cucurella going to Real Madrid? No loyal in this football club at all. There's no loyalty. But anyway, I've got a few people coming on. DJ Saf, I've got Papa Child, and I've got someone else in backstage as well. And also, make sure you smash the like and subscribe to the channel. And big ups to everyone in the chat. Big ups to Daniel Knight. Can't wait for someone rubbish and a downgrade to replace Cucurella at left back. How can we see Ian Stewart and Joe Shields get another summer transfer window when they fell for the last 4 windows? So yes, I did. I'll add you up in 1 minute, Jack. All right, I'll add you up in 1 minute, bro. Stay there. Enzo Fernandez is going to be the next to leave Chelsea and go to Real Madrid. Can't wait to downgrade in midfield. Spot on, Daniel Knight, mate. Big up to my son Lewis in the building, and big up to my bro Alan as well. Right, he's away on holiday with family. I hope you're okay. It's a great day today. Cuckoo is going. Faint going next. Slow so. Yep, spot on. I'll back Real Madrid to win the Champions League next season. Yes, spot on. I think they will. Dan, big ups to Kel Talks in the building now. Cuckoo took his time. We knew he was leaving. Just a matter of where and when. Spot on, Kel. We all knew that. Big up, by the way, Dan in the chat. Big ups to you, Kel. Enzo Fernandez liked the fab post. Yeah, we did. I don't trust these boards to replace Cuckoo Blue Car out. Spot on, yeah. Big ups to Esteval. Esteval might as well leave too. Yep. Yeah, spot on. But anyway, big ups to Jack in the building as well, man.
Hey.
What did I tell you, Jack? Cuckoo's going.
Okay. Mine best left backs.
But you told me you weren't leaving. Did I not say he's leaving?
What?
Did I not say Cuckoo's going?
Yes.
Did also Enzo Fernandez is going as well. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, I know. Because I saw Enzo likes the post and Velo Fab.
Yeah, Alan, Jack, we told you, but you didn't listen to us. I told you. You got to listen to me, Jack. I know I've got sources that tells me a lot of things about the club. And I know when they go, but they're crap. Yeah, they are crap players anyway. Crap players going, yeah.
Right, so I have a question for everyone in chat.
Go on.
So who is gonna replace Cucurella?
It's a hard one, Jack. People like my mate Alan wants Grimaldo from Bayer Leverkusen. I think he'll be a good potential. We know Alonso. He's the one. He's good friends with him. Can I see them going to replace another left wing back? I don't see it happening. I'm telling you, the next one, Jack. The next one that will be replaced. We've already signed a young kid who's a Brazilian, so he'll be with
Okay.
So I don't think they're going to get another left back. This Enzo who's on loan, this Brazilian kid who's on loan, right? He'll be the next replacement. Big up to Big Al from Kel. Enzo Fernandez, when he's done that, we go on the bus. Spot on, yeah, he is. Then the Brazil kid we bought. Yes. That's who I'm talking about, Alan. Yeah, he's going to be the replacement. Lewis Hall. No, Lewis Hall ain't coming back.
Well, I am thinking, let's get Mundo in.
But this is what I'm saying, Jay. If it depends on if he comes. But the thing is, Cucurella, he started service at the club, and we all knew he was going to Spain. I'm going to pop this up, right? This is from yesterday on a story about Cucurella, what's going to stay, and then we heard about the loan deal, right? This is the Chelsea transfer news, right? This is what they've come out with, Jack, right? At Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have already started the process, from what I understand, to find the right player to replace Mark Cucurella. Obviously, Abi Alonso will be back. Chelsea will go for a different player, and Abi will get what he wants. That's the message coming from Chelsea. I think this is PR crap, Jack. I think the owners is trying to shut the fans up, because Cucurella is not going to get replaced from anyone. We're going to have Hato, and we might see this young Brazil kid, Denner, who's on loan.
I think him as a will be the Mundo, because he worked under him before at Leverkusen.
Yep.
So as Xabi Alonso is talking about him to come to us, and Mundo is interested in the move.
Yeah, he might be interested, Jack. He might be interested in the move because he's got 1 more year contract by Leverkusen. Is whether or not these owners will want to bring him in. He's 30 years of age. We don't sign 30-year-old players. Name me a player age of 30, apart from when Todd Bowley first joined, when we had Koulibaly. Since that, who else have we signed who's in the mid-30s?
No one, think.
No one. So there you go. Why would they want to go get a mid-age 30 who's got a lot of experience? And Cucurella was 27. Is it 27, 28? I can't remember. Get rid of from a 28 get rid of a 28 player to bring it, and they're going to bring another kid in. Big ups to DJ South as well, man. Like Enzo Maresca, then he did not.
Hey, DJ.
Big up to you. Big up. How are you, brother? You all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Good. Big up to you, Jack. Big up, Dan.
Big ups to DJ, man.
Big up to everyone in the comments.
How you feeling? You haven't been well.
Still not great, but I'm still recovering. I'm better than what I was in the last couple of weeks, but I've been back. I'm kind of like getting better. You can still see I'm still bunged up, but other than that, I'm okay. Other than that, better than what I was before. Thanks for asking.
Well, that's good. Cucurella gone to Real Madrid for 15 million euros. This has come out on the Chelsea transfer.
Yeah.
Do you believe this PR? I'll read it out to you. This is from Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea transfer. Chelsea have already started the process, from what I understand, to find the right player to replace Mark Cucurella. Obviously, Xabi Alonso will be back. Chelsea will go for a different players, and Xabi Alonso will get what he wants. That's the message coming from Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah. Listen, I think we always knew Mark Cucurella was going to go. I think it was just a matter of the right money being coughed up for him, really. I mean, to be fair to these guys, I mean, I don't, you know me, I don't like this ownership. I want them out as anything. But to be fair to them, they put a price tag on Cucurella's head, and Real Madrid met it. And the news that we got in the last couple of days was Cucurella was happy to stay, but I think he had an agreement with the club where, yes, Cucurella, we're happy to sell you, but we're going to sell you for the price that we want for you. And we value it this amount of money. This is what we're going to get for you. We get this amount of money for you. We're not going to stand in your way. And they've basically gone and fulfilled that. To be fair to them, they've let him go. We always knew Cucurella was always going to go. I think the right's been on the books for quite some time now. But I'm to be fair, I'm gutted he's gone because I actually thought we might actually keep him for another season. I thought, no one will come and meet the valuation. But we always know when Jose goes into a football club and Jose wants a player, Jose gets the player. Simple as that. And this is Real Madrid. So, yeah, I mean, they paid the money. They've coughed up the 50 million that we were looking for him. And we're going to move on from it. Do I believe they're going to back Alonso to bring in a player that he wants? I believe they should do. Will they is another thing. And I think all fingers point to two players, really, Dan. Grimaldo being one of them and Lewis Hall being the other. I think they're the two players we're currently looking at the moment.
Lewis Hall ain't coming back to Chelsea.
Yeah,
people need to get that out of their heads. He ain't coming back to Chelsea.
But
and also, he's a young kid. Jesse's got experience. We've had him before. He didn't go well the first time when he was at Chelsea, right? But then that's why we sold him to Newcastle. Sonny goes plays at Newcastle and he does well. And now suddenly everyone said, let's go get Lewis Hall back. If you want to win the Premier League, you need players that a stable ability that's got a lot of experience. Why do you want to bring a player that hasn't really got a lot of experience? Yeah, he has got experience in the Premier League, but he's won nothing. Look where Newcastle finished this season. So why would you want to bring another player who's going to finish and then we finished in 12? If you say people saying there's no excuse, got one game a week, we should go win the Premier League. Is it now starting to realise we need proper experience and that to contain the kids? And if we're going to do that with bringing a bunch of kids, what is the point? What is the point? There's no point getting rid of Garnacho. There's no point getting rid of Liam Delap. There's no point getting rid of Gittins or Badiashile.
Yeah.
If we're just going to carry on having more bunch of kids in the team.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it last season, DJ, with kids. And look how far they got. They didn't get far to get in top 4. We finished 10th.
Yeah. Now, listen, bro, I'm not denying what you're saying, bro, but I do believe, from my understanding, there is a buyback clause that Chelsea have inserted in Lewis Hall's contract when he signed for Newcastle. And now, if Chelsea decide to actually go and use that buyback clause option, then they can bring. Now, whether the player wants to come back to Chelsea is another option because we're looking at Manchester United now in the running for him now. Now, if we end up losing one of our academy plays to Manchester United, that for me is embarrassing in itself, bruv, because we're losing a player that we brought through the ranks, could go to Manchester United and do really well down there, and then we'll all be saying, why do we not go and bring him back? Do you know what I'm saying? So you've got to look at it from from different perspectives point of view, Dan, on it all. I know you might not want Lewis Hall at Chelsea because he hasn't got the experience, but he has come through the Chelsea ranks. He's played into the Chelsea first team for a couple of games that he got. There's clearly a reason why the likes of Man United and other clubs are looking at him because they've seen something in this player that is going to come and improve their team obviously instantly. So, look, I'm not saying he's the right guy for us, but you look at the options out there. The other option I was looking at, and everyone laughed at it, was this kid called Brown, who I understand plays for, I think it's Frankfurt, I think he plays for, okay? Or Leverkusen, one of the two. And my understanding is this kid is now going to Bayern Munich. And I was watching him today in the World Cup today. He looks a talent, this boy does. He looks a real player. I don't know if you watched him today. This kid called Brown, left back. I saw him today, and I tell you what, this kid looks the business. But apparently we're not going to look at this. We're no longer, apparently we're not showing any interest in him anymore. But there was talk of him coming in, but I know a lot of Chelsea fans pull off eyebrows to it when we heard that this guy could be possibly a target that could be coming in. But if you look at the size of this guy, he's actually quite tall, mate, for a left back. And he's going to end up going Bayern Munich now. I think a deal's already been agreed by Munich. But they're the options we seem to be going for. But again, it's going to come down to Alonso and who he wants. If Grimaldo could be the option as well, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Lewis Hall, I wouldn't complain if Lewis Hall was to come back to Chelsea. You wouldn't hear me complaining about it, mate. I'll tell you that.
Honestly, true. I agree what people are saying, and I'm going to come with you. Just bear with me, chat. I'll come to your chat in a minute. Big up to Carl and big up to Daniel Knight. Daniel Knight had came up with Enzo. We'll come back afterwards. But look, the thing is, now we got rid of Cucurella, Lewis Hall, right? Why would Lewis Hall come back to Chelsea when he was at Chelsea? We messed him about too much. We messed him about.
But Trevor Chalobah, you could say the thing about Trevor Chalobah.
But the thing is, Trevor Chalobah is totally different because he's a Coburn. Yeah.
So is Lewis Hall.
Yeah, but he's not with the Coburn. We got him from Newcastle when he came into Coburn.
No, he was a Newcastle fan, bro. We didn't bring.
His family was proper from Newcastle, but what.
But he came through Chelsea's ranks, bruv.
Okay,
he wasn't through Newcastle.
Okay, but I understand that even though if you come into the Chelsea ranks, he got promised to play first team football at Chelsea, and the guy didn't. When he played, he made a few mistakes, and after that, he didn't play. The kid wanted out at Chelsea Football Club. If you would like what we're doing here, like the thing is, like we said, DJ, and Jack says, players want to go, they can go. This is Chelsea Football Club. Like I've got something on Dennis Wise. Big up to Dennis Wise as well, right? Because he landed it, right? As a lot of Chelsea players landed it. Lewis Hall is paid people like playing up Lewis Hall. He wanted out of Chelsea Football Club. He wanted out. If he wanted to go to Newcastle. If he wanted to stay at Chelsea, he could have said to his dad, he could have said to the owners, I want to fight for my place at Chelsea Football Club. But the guy didn't. He wanted out, he wanted to leave, and he wanted to go back to Newcastle and play for Newcastle. So why would I want him to come back to Chelsea? Yes, he might do right at United. But honestly, I think there's a potential player what we got now replaced doing holes like Ian Maatson, right? Ian Maatson was a good player. When we got rid of him, we messed about with him, and look what he did. Look what he done. But the situation now, we've got Hato. The situation is we need to replace Cucurella for a better experience. Then now we got Hato. So what you're gonna have Lewis Hall and Hato in that left back is a bunch of kids. And what happens if this season they get disposed? People's gonna start slagging them off again. Oh, why are we signing this player? We need experience in this club now to replace Cucurella, where we can see like if we want to go win a league and finish top 4 and win a cup and make Champions League, we need a better outlet at that left back like Grimaldo or someone else out there like we was right DJ who can do that. But if you don't get that in, we're back to square one. Yeah, Hato is a backup. I know, that's what I mean. And Hato's a bit older than Lewis Hall. Hato's way a bit older than Lewis Hall. By 2 years, isn't he, DJ?
I'm not sure. I've got to check that one out. I think so, Dan. I'm not sure, bro. I've got to check it up. I'm not sure. I think so. I don't know. I think there might be. I don't know if he's older than him or is Lewis Hall older than him. I don't know.
What do you think, Jack?
Or maybe we then play left back.
Yeah, Hato can play centre back and DM as well, Alan. You're right. We James as left back. It wouldn't work. What do you think of Lewis Hall coming to Chelsea, Jack?
No, son.
No, would you have him back?
No.
No?
Because we need
experience.
Yeah, experience. I'm thinking Cucurella from Leverkusen because he went under Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
When Xabi Alonso comes in at Leverkusen and he just made Leverkusen to 1-0. We need that kind of a left back to replace Cuckoo.
Question for you, DJ. Question for you, Jack. Then now we saw. Do you think since that Chelsea transfer thing about Alonso getting a player, do you think Grimaldo is a choice at Chelsea? Do you reckon he's going to be signing for Chelsea before the transfer open?
Yes.
Or do you think we're going to get another kid?
Well, wait. I am thinking we need to go all out on the Grimaldo business. I think we need to go all out on Grimaldo this summer.
DJ?
Yeah, listen, bruv. Listen. I think Grimaldo's a good player. If he was to come in, do I think he'll be suited at the position? Do I think the problem is if Alonso plays a back four, that won't suit him to his game because he's a left wing back, so that won't suit his game.
Or maybe a back three.
Yeah, if he's playing, if he goes with the back three, if he goes with the back three, then yeah, I mean back three, then yeah, that will definitely suit him to the ground. But as a normal left back, I don't know. I don't know if he's good enough. I don't know if he's good enough as a left back in a
No, he
back
can't
four.
play. Yeah, he can't play left back out of the back four, DJ.
Well, no, I'm just. I don't know if he's good enough though.
Yeah, he's good at left back. He's good at
You
left
know?
back. He's played at the left. He can play left back. He's good in his role at left back. He's good at left wing back, and he can also play as a winger.
Yeah,
And Grimaldo can play right back as well.
yeah. I mean, look, like I said, Dan. I mean, look, I think. For me, yeah, I get the experience thing, right? And we all been talking about getting experienced players because that's what we need. Right, because there's no point going and selling a 27-year-old and then you're going and bringing an 18-year-old kid to it just doesn't make sense. But again, wow, 7-1 they won in the end. What a
7-1.
thrashing bloody!
Yeah,
I saw that game. I was
Musiala.
watching it, mate.
Yeah, Jamal
He's class,
Musiala.
bruv. He's class, bruv. Yeah. No, but look, listen, mate. Again, they're saying they're basically come out and said they're gonna give Alonso the choice of who he wants, right? And apparently, if you read what they're saying, it says they're looking at a different player, but Alonso's going to be the one to make the final choice.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't know what to make of that. I mean, so Alonso's the one to make the final choice, but yet you're coming out and telling that you're coming out on the press. You're coming out at you're coming out of the club and saying basically that it's going to be a different player.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, that's weird. Why not just come out and say we're going to get another left back in or a left wing back in to come and do what Cucurella was doing? Don't go and tell me you're bringing in a different player. Different player meaning what? A different position altogether. Player we're going to bring in and just put him in like putting him in a position that he's alien to.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I mean, I just don't know what to make. I don't know what to make of it, bro. Because let me tell you this right now: if you're selling me our best left back, yeah, you better go and get me a better left back in, mate. That's how, as far as I look at it. Yeah, there's no point bringing somebody into the club, yeah, that's just not going to be up to the standards of a Cucurella, because it's pointless selling him in the first place.
Yeah, no, it's true.
But,
like he says here, right? Sorry, Jack. Sorry, give me a second. Let me just mute you quickly. Sorry, mate. So I have to mute you because there's a bit of fuzzy noise in the background, mate. Sorry, pal. It says more on Marc Cucurella to Real Madrid exclusive story. Spanish left back will sign a long-term deal valid for 6 years and has already agreed to move. Another fast still in new Real Madrid star after Bernardo Silva from Man City, Dumfries, and now Konate from Liverpool. So they've got Dumfries, who's a good player as well, and they've got Marc Cucurella. On the following footstep on that, do you believe what Daniel Knight's saying? Or if Enzo Fernandez goes to Real Madrid, do we replace another experienced midfielder for Enzo Fernandez? You're muted, DJ.
Yeah, 100%, bruv. Again, you're going to sell Enzo Fernandez, who's what now, 25 years old?
Yeah.
You go and bring me another midfielder the same age, bruv. I don't want to see any of this Barco. I don't want to see any of these other players being linked that come. You go and get me another 25-year-old, and that is what Alonso should be demanding. Because you've got to get rid of two experienced players. If Alonso's going to follow, if Enzo Fernandez is going to follow suit, right? Then for me, you go and bring me another midfielder in that will cover the same ground as he, same age as he. All right, yeah, and you bring him in. You don't go and change it again. You know, who we can go and get out there? Well, listen, the World Cup's here. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of players at the World Cup that we can look at on all the countries that are playing that you can go and get someone from there easily. But you just make sure the guy's got experience and he's a good player, mate. As far as I'm concerned. Otherwise, it's pointless selling Enzo Fernandez.
What do you think, Jack?
Right. I am thinking, let's get Fiorentina from. Yeah, I think it's bring in Fiorentina from PSG.
That won't happen. They won't sell him. They won't sell him. They won't sell him. So that wouldn't happen.
Or maybe. So I do rate this guy so highly. So he played for a team from Spain. He played for Real Madrid, and that is Camavinga.
That could possibly happen, or Tchouaméni.
Yeah.
I mean, another one I'd look at, who's a very good player, is Kefren Turan, bruv. I mean, I've been going on about this guy for some time now. You know, I reckon he could be a good option that could come in as well. I think he plays. Is it Milan he plays for, or is it Juventus? One of the two. I can't remember. But he could be an option that could come in as well, mate. I mean, I've rated this guy for a long time. I remember when we were linked with him before he went to Italy. This is I think this is even before I think it was under the Roman days. And we were linked with this guy. For someone who's been around for so long, he's still young. And for me, you can go and get someone like him in. I mean, because I don't see us going for Camavinga. I'll be real with you. I mean, it's a name that doesn't seem to be mentioned. But then again, like I said, Dan, this whole Cucurella deal, like the Pedro Neto deal, all happened under the table, bruv. Yeah, no one knew about it. Soft, you know. So they could be working behind the scenes on players already that we don't know about, that could have already been signed that we don't know nothing about yet.
Yeah,
So,
could you not see Quenda being that left wing back then? Why you think that's why they got rid of Cucurella?
Nah. What's the point? I don't see that for a second, bruv. Besides, you know, he's not like you said, bruv. If you've got Hato there already, why do you want to have another young kid to come and play next to him? You might, and play the kid more or less. I know you can play that position, but you're more or less playing him out of position, really. In Quenda, play the guy at his right position, mate. You know, that's how I look at it. Yeah. But there's no point trying to like go and get someone who's actually naturally a winger, and then you go and play him as a left. Then you're gonna want to go make him a left wing back. It'd be stupid. I don't see Alonso doing that kind of thing. If anything, we'll actually go and get a proper left wing back, or we'll go and get a proper left back. There's no other way around it. In terms of a midfielder, again, don't go and buy me a left back who can play as a midfielder. That don't work, bruv. You go and get me a proper midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this is on I'm going to come up with this quickly. Big old Stain, I will read you. This is from Ashley Cole, right? Our legend who's played for, who come from Arsenal to Chelsea. Ashley Cole on Chelsea reportedly allowing Marc Cucurella to join Real Madrid. I don't understand the decision at all. If Chelsea have really let Cucurella go to Real Madrid, then I think it's a massive mistake. We're not talking about a player who is just filling a gap. We're talking about someone who has proven he can handle pressure, criticisms, and still perform at a high level when the team needs him at most. The problem is simple. Once you sell a player like that to Real Madrid, you are not just losing depth, you are potentially strengthening your biggest European rival. That is where it becomes dangerous. People in football sometimes look at transfers as just business, but at a top level, it's about balance, stability, and knowing when to keep your key players. I think Chelsea have got this wrong. If this goes through, Real Madrid don't make mistakes in the transfer market often. If they wanted him, it because they see a player who can deliver in big moments. That should worry Chelsea fans more than anything. And if Cucurella goes there and starts performing in the Champions League night, scoring or assisting in big games, then this decision will be questioned for a long time. Because it's football, you don't always miss the stars you sell until they're shining for someone else. That's from Ashley Cole. What do you reckon on that, Jack? Before anything, let me just quickly go into the crap before I'll get you guys in. Big
Right.
old Spantace, typical blue coat getting rid of experience before bringing experience that we needed more in the first place. Yes, spot on. Anderson, big up to Daniel Knight in the chat. What midfield would you already read that? Hato played right now against Netherlands. Oh, that's good. I would take the Newcastle midfielder Tonali. You asked about there. Credit needs time to adapt to the Premier League. Spot on. Hato on the bench for the Dutch tonight. That's he's on the bench. Big up to Rasta Pasta 10. Yo, Dan, bro, haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. The only option to replace Cucurella is Grimaldo. He's 30 experienced and has played under Xabi. It's just what we were just talking about a minute ago. Real Madrid is an elite club and run people how clubs should be run. Spot on. Yeah, but Pasta, honestly, big ups to you, man. I haven't seen you for a while as well, man. I don't think Grimaldo would be a Chelsea player, mate. I've just got a feeling we could say about him having experience. I just don't see these owners will back Alonso to get him in the club. But yeah, anyway, we'll move on. Jack, what do you feel of Ashley Cole's statement?
Right. I think that is spot on what Cole have said about Cuckoo. Spot on.
Okay.
And Ashley Cole is a legend. And I love his things, what he talk about us, about our club, and these kind.
Okay, big ups to you there, Jack. Yeah, you're spot on, mate. I see where you're coming from. Apparently, basically what you're saying is, yeah, Ashley Cole was spot on for what he was saying about Chelsea Football Club, how he's like selling out ego players to go to a good club whose rivals make them a better club. Yeah, spot on, Jack. DJ.
Yeah, listen, I agree 100% with what Ashley Cole's saying, or what he said, because again, you are strengthening a European rival. However, what I'll also say is that Cucurella has made it perfectly clear, and he did come out last season and said that him and his family want to move back to Spain. Now, when a player has come out and said that he wants to go back home, you can't blame the club in this situation to sell him, because he's more or less asked. They're more or less doing what he's asked to do. Yeah, people can say, well, he's in contract, DJ. They have got the rights to say, but no, they must have had a promise of Cucurella to say, look, no, if the right offer comes in for you, and it's what we want, you've got our word that we will sell you. Yeah, but it's only good. And the good news is, it's not like they've sold him to Man City, they've sold him to Man United, they've sold him to Arsenal, who will be facing week in, week out next season. They've sold him to Real Madrid, brother. We're not even in the Champions League next season, so why are we even worried about Cucurella even playing against us? He won't be doing that for at least a season, because Chelsea are not in the Champions League, right? So in that kind of way, I'm not really concerned. But all my thing is on Ashley Cole, I agree 100% on what he's saying, because I just don't trust this ownership to go and bring in the right player to replace him. Yeah, they've gone and given this player what he's asked for, and yes, his price range has been met, even though I think they could have probably got a bit more money for him. I'll add another 5 more million on that. They could have probably got about 65 million euros for him if they really pushed for it. But I think his drop of form this season has not helped him a little bit, Cucurella. I think if we qualified for Europe and he kept his form up, I reckon we'd get about 65 million for him more. But unfortunately, it didn't happen that way, and he's dropped form. So that's why they got the money. But they've still met the price tag of what Chelsea wanted. So he's gone now, So we've now got to see who you're going to be bringing in. And again, it comes down to who Alonso wants. And that's what I said. If they don't back Alonso, we're going to know. Listen, Dan, we're going to know now, because the transfer window, as you know, opens up on the 15th of June, bruv, right? We are going to know between now and when Alonso starts his job on the 1st of July, if these guys are seriously going to back him, or they're just going to, or they're going to just let him, rot in his job and not do anything with him. Because if they do that, then we said it already, Dan, he'll be gone in 6 months of taking over at Chelsea. So they've got to make sure they get this right for the manager and make sure what he wants, you give him, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, spot on, mate. Spot on. This is from Dennis Wise. I'm going to read his chat quick. Marco is not ready for Chelsea. He's not at Chelsea level. Spot on. Big ups to Rasta Pasta 10. Upset about Cuckoo leaving, but him and Enzo had said bad stuff about this ownership. So I'm expecting Enzo to leave also by the end of the World Cup as well. But I think Cuckoo wouldn't fit under Xabi anyway. Xabi. Spot on. DJ transfer windows opens tomorrow.
Is it the 15th tomorrow? I thought
Yeah.
it was the 15th.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We're going to know from tomorrow onwards, bruv.
Yep. Okay. This is from Dennis Rice. Dennis Rice or Mark Cucurella, Chelsea exit to Madrid. Let's be honest, this is no longer looks like a football club with a plan. It looks like a never-ending rebuild mode, where every few months someone presses resets and hopes for the best. Too many young players thrown into chairs, too many managers cycling through like it's a 12th version, and obviously not clear identity from top. Just confusing expensive experiments. If Mark Cucurella is a genuinely edging towards Real Madrid, then it raises the real question nobody at the top seems to want to answer. What exactly is the project at Chelsea supposed to be? Because right now it looks like improvisations. Is that what it says? Does that say, DJ? Improvisations. Is that
It
right?
says improvisation.
Improvisation, not
Yeah.
strategy. Chelsea used to be the destination, the place players fought to get into and bled to stay at. Now it's starting to feel like the players pass through on their way to something more stable. Cucurella isn't even a lost cause story. He's fought through criticisms, adapted work, and earned his place again. Exactly the type of player a serious stable club protests and builds around. But if even players like that are looking at the exit door, then it's not about individuals anymore. It's about trust in the direction from the very top. And let's be real, Real Madrid don't sell dreams. They are the dream. Structure clarity, invisibilities. If players are choosing that over Stamford Bridge, it's not just ambition. It's a verdict. At some point, it stops being about the squad and starts being about people steering the entire operations. And if one star walking, don't kid yourself. Other won't need convincing. They'll just start reading the room. From Dennis Rice, our legend.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, Jack?
I think so other thinking our next suggestion is spot on. But yeah, spot on about this. Yeah. I'm thinking this guy in the public sales because he's talking that here. It's about Cucurella. And yeah.
Okay. DJ stuff.
Yeah, well, bro. I mean, again, I cannot argue with what Dennis Weiss has said there, brother. It's spot on. We do seem to be a club right now that is a trial of managers coming out in and out the door as a trial now, which is making us the laughing stock. Let's trial the Chelsea job and see how we do. You know, that's how it looks. Now the players are now looking at our football club like this. It's a joke, brother. I mean, we are a shadow of a team that we were under Roman. And, you know, as I said, in Roman days, Cucurella does not leave Chelsea. He'll do everything in his power to keep the player. Unless the player's gone to Roman and said, look, Roman, I really want to go back to Spain. You know, it's my home. My family been wanting to edge back there for a long time. I think Roman will allow that then. Yeah. But in terms of these guys, it's all about the money, isn't it? And you know, if the price tag is met, the player's going to be sold. And like you said it, Dan, all these untouchables at Chelsea, yeah, they're all not untouchable, bruv. Every player has a price. That price is met, they're going to go. And, you know, the only good thing coming out now is people talking about this new rule that's coming out. You did on your stream yesterday, by the way, which is big up to your stream yesterday, bro. It was wicked what I'm hearing yesterday, bruv. Again, sorry I couldn't be on that yesterday because I had my brother around and everything.
No, that's right.
But I saw it yesterday. And I saw you, Papa Chelsea, and I do believe Mark were talking about this new, and you in particular were talking about this new transfer rule that's coming on players. Now, the good thing is, right, if there is a particular clause on a player's contract, that means that clause has to be met, which gives the football club, in some ways, the authority to decide on that. So, for example, if, for example, Chelsea go to Estavo tomorrow and say to Estavo, look, bruv, or look, player, we're going to let you go, but we got a 250 million pound price tag on your head. The club's got to meet that. I don't think many clubs are going to meet that 250 million price tag. I really don't. So in some ways, there's an advantage point there. And like we said, also, players might not have to always want to leave, because even if a player was to even want to leave, say for example they received the offer for that player, the player might turn and say, I don't want to go. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah?
breaking this news has come out for Mauricio Mario.
What's he saying now?
Lewis Hall, here we go at Man United.
Oh, well, there you go, bruv. There you go. Lewis Hall to Man
Yeah,
United, yeah?
here we go. Yeah. He's at United.
Yeah. So
Fabrizio Moraes confirmed Lewis Hall to Man United. Here we go. Lewis Hall to Manchester United. Here we go. The agreement is now in place between all parties. Manchester United have reached an agreement on a deal worth around 60 million plus add-ons. With the structure of the payment now finalised, the player has already given the green light to the project and is excited to the opportunity to become part of Manchester United's long-term rebuild. United sees Lewis Hall as one of the most talented young fullbacks in English football. His versatility, technical quality, and ability in possession and attacking threat were major factors behind the club's decision to push strongly for the deal. The recruitment department has been tracking him for a long time and believes he can become one of the best left backs in Europe in the coming years. There was significant competition for his signature. Chelsea were determined to bring him back and remain interested throughout the process, but Liverpool also explored the possibility of signing the player and view of him as an ideal long-term option. In the final stage of negotiation, both Real Madrid and Barcelona made inquiries to understand the condition of a potential deal. However, despite interest from some of the biggest clubs in world football, Lewis Hall made his decision clear. The players informed those close to him that Old Trafford was his preferred destination. He believes Manchester United offers him the perfect platform to deliver, compete regardless, and become an essential figure in the club's future. Personal terms have been agreed and the final documents are now being prepared. Medical tests are expected to take place shortly before the transfer is officially announced. Manchester United believe Hull can immediately challenge for a starting position while become one of the foundations of the new project. A major signing for the future, Lewis Hall to Manchester United. Here we go, Fabrizio Mario. Yes, to Man United. There you go.
Well, Dan, you didn't want him, did you? So now he's got the Man United, bruv.
He's a snake, isn't he? Proper snake.
Not really, bruv. Not really.
He used to stay because he wanted to leave Chelsea. And like I said earlier, why would you want to come back to Chelsea if he wanted to leave in the first place? But
he wanted to leave Chelsea, bruv, because he wasn't getting a first-team opportunity to play games, and he must have been promised something.
It was a compliment.
He must have been promised that you're going to be breaking through, and they didn't give him that. So I can't knock the player. And look, listen, good luck to him at Man United, bruv. I don't wish it, but he's gone there now. We're not going to get him now. So another one off the list, another one crossed out. And as I said, it'll be an embarrassment now that one of our own, whatever people want to say, one of our own has gone to Man United. And that for me is embarrassing, bruv. I'm sorry.
Mason Mount and now Lewis Hall.
There you go. There you go, bruv. That just tells you everything you need to know. This is the way the clubs go. And this is what I'm trying to say, bruv. Under Roman, this does not happen. But like I keep saying, we keep hopping on about that.
No.
You know, this is what this is all about.
It's shocking. I'm going to read the chat when I come to you, Jack. All right, give me a second. I'll come to you. You're right, DJ. You're spot on. It's not a big article. It's not a problem getting rid of Cuckoo. And as DJ said, selling to Madrid is not a problem. As we had in Europe, Cuckoo's leaving will only be a problem if we don't bring in their appropriate replacement. Spot on. Look at Milan. They sat their board and Chelsea board should be sat and started again. and get proper people at Chelsea done. Yeah, of course they should done. Spot on, mate. Big ups to Mappa YT. Big ups, long time no see. Can't believe that he's gone. Yesterday, he's just said he believes in Alonso. That's what I mean. Players are like, mate. Koa is going to carry Chelsea this season if he is fit. From Raspo, I hope you're right. Who's going to pay £120 million for Enzo Fernandez? What about Luke Shaw? Chelsea should sign. God's sake, that get worse. Don't want no more red boys to Man United thing. I'm guessing we'll be getting an 18-year-old left back from Osby Kingston. Now then, spot on, Carl. Luke Shaw, wash your mouth out, mate. Well, we're getting Rashford. They're looking to get Rashford, DJ and Jack. What's your thoughts, Jack? Luke Shaw going to United.
I'm thinking that is a snaky move. Yeah, that is a snaky move to Man United, our biggest rivals. And Mount as well. This why we are not the club no more.
Club's finished now, isn't it, Jack? But you told us we're winning the Premier League next season.
Yeah.
You did tell us we were winning the league next season, though, didn't you?
Yes.
That's sharp. But it's your opinion. Spot on, mate. If you think we can still do it, spot on. But
listen,
not like
Dan, let's just come on. Let's just stop this chat of Chelsea's finished, bruv. Chelsea Football Club will always exist, right? With or without these owners, bruv. Let's be real. Yeah, let's stop this narrative.
But
yeah?
then what
Chelsea's finished.
What brilliant players?
We're a football club.
We are finished because we're going to be bunch
we're a
of
football
clowns.
club. But bruv, we're not finished. It's not like Chelsea's going out.
Name me big players coming to Chelsea Football Club.
I'll explain to you, bruv. Right? Let me explain to you, bruv. When you say a club is finished, bruv, that means Chelsea Football Club is out of history. No longer there's a name called Chelsea FC. We're done.
We've got CFC London.
Well, it doesn't matter, bruv. What I'm trying to say to you, the club is still in existence. You're making out the club is dead. It's gone completely. We're still here. We're just not doing things as we used to because we've got a bunch of clowns running our football club, bruv. But Chelsea Football Club will always be Chelsea, regardless of the ownership. Yeah, they're here, but Chelsea's still Chelsea. Unfortunately, they're running us like they're running our flipping football club like a bloody kindergarten. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, and the only way it's going to go, and we said this, is if Aries management come in and just put the club in administration, and then we can sell on and move on.
That's a hope. That's a hope.
Yeah. Because the debt that we're in, yeah, they're going to have something's going to have to be done because these guys clearly can't afford to pay that debt back. And again, I keep saying this to you, Dan. It doesn't matter whatever happens, as Chelsea will still be there. We're never going to go out of business. These guys need to just get out of the football club, bro. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the day, on Lewis Hall, sorry, Jack, before you come in, bro. On Lewis Hall, listen, bro, I'm not going to call the guy a snake. Yeah, why should I call him a snake? He left Chelsea, he went Newcastle, now he's going to Man United. Well, how's he being a snake? Tell me.
Yes.
How's he being a snake? It's not like we sold him to flip him Man United. He's gone to bloody Newcastle and then he's gone and United. And also, it also shows one thing on him because what that basically is going to done, the club that he grew up supporting as a kid, have clearly kicked him out the door because their manager didn't rate him. Yeah. So if anything, that guy's looking more of an idiot going to the club that he grew up supporting as a boy, and that club doesn't want to have nothing to do with him. What does that tell you about Lewis Hall?
I think Hall is still a snake because he just moved to our biggest rivals, Man United, like Mount did.
Yeah, no, I can't argue. I think it like you said, DJ. I've got to agree on Jack on this one.
I'm thinking Hall is a proper snake here because he just moved to Man United.
United, he went to Newcastle, left.
Yeah.
Went to Man United, went to Newcastle, and then Now is that, and then
But
they
you-
have one season with
Yeah.
Newcastle. And now is that
Listen, you
United.
guys, you guys know as well as I do. Newcastle's financial problems is not great either. They do need to sell, and I don't think he's going to be the first one out the door. I think you find Tonali and Gomes are going to be gone as well this summer.
Right.
Yeah, one of them will go. At least one of them will go. So for me, in that way, I can't big up for him. Big up to you, Cal. For him, I can't call him a snake. I mean, he went from Chelsea to Newcastle, and Newcastle have sold him on. If we couldn't be bothered to nurture this kid here and keep him at Chelsea, how can you call him a snake?
Well, right. So,
Go on.
right. So, Hall loves Chelsea. I know. I know Hall loves us. I think Hall is a snake because he decides to leave Newcastle.
For one season, Jack. Yeah, for one season. You there, Jack? Please, folks.
Big up, Kel. What do you make, bruv? Big up to you, brother.
Big
Do you
up,
think?
Kel, anyway.
Do you think Lewis Hall's a snake?
Well, first of all, big up to all you guys and big up to everyone on the chat. No, I'm there with you, DJ, mate. Lewis Hall, I think he wasn't about third choice anyway when he was at Chelsea.
Yep, that's spot on.
I think there was one or too many hurdles ahead of his progress and a chance of getting a first team place at Chelsea at the time. I don't blame him for leaving whatsoever. He had the opportunity of almost guaranteed first team football at Newcastle. He wanted to go back up there for family reasons as well. He's not a snake. He's just looking out for himself, and so he should. It's Chelsea's loss. I think they were stupid to get rid of him, but hey-ho. It is what it is. We move on. So, no, I'm with you, DJ. I disagree with Jack. Sorry, mate. He's not a snake. I think he was let down by the club more than anything.
Honestly, true. My opinion is, I think it could be 50-50 because as a player like Lewis Hall, right? Yeah, fair enough. DJ said, well, they had to sell players, but they didn't have to sell Lewis Hall. They could have sold other players in Newcastle Football Club. They could have sold different other players there. Lewis Hall played one season at Newcastle last season. Now he's gone to Man United. I think it's a bit of tic tac because if you think of Lewis Hall, yeah, if he really would, he could have fought for his place at Chelsea. What we're doing is this is Chelsea Football Club. People say it's Chelsea Football Club, and if you're a Chelsea player and you're Coburn, Trevor Caliber's Coburn, Colwell's Coburn, Reece James is from Coburn, right? You got all these Coburn players, yeah, want to fight for their team. But Lewis Hall didn't look like he didn't want to fight for the football club. And then suddenly, yeah, fair enough. His dad's Newcastle. His mum and his dad want to go back to live in Newcastle because they're missing their home ground. Well, fair enough, yeah. They could have gone home. He could have stayed in London and fight for the club. Then we could have Lewis Hall there. But he decides he wants out of Chelsea Football Club. He goes to Newcastle, play first team football, and now sudden he's now left Newcastle to go to Manchester United.
Are you saying that's a problem, Dan? Him going to Man United after one season at Newcastle?
Well, yeah.
If you was a professional player and bigger clubs come in for you, would you not want to step up the ladder, as it were, in your career?
Well, no, I'll fight if
like the present, mate. If you don't take something first time, you may never get the chance again, mate. So
I agree what you're saying, Kel. But as a professional football player, would you not want to fight for your place at Chelsea? Because the way
we don't know all the circumstances. We can only speculate to a certain degree. We know one or two things, but we don't know everything. So are we in any position to dig at the kid before we actually know the full facts?
Honestly, like you're right. I just think in my point of view, if you're a player for Chelsea and you want to be a Chelsea star boy,
but this isn't Roman Abramovich Chelsea. This is Bluecoat Chelsea, and it's a shit show, mate. Who wants to stay at the shit show at Chelsea right now? Nobody.
Just on what you just said about Roman Abramovich, Dan. I mean, listen, we all love Roman. Yeah, there's nothing that can change. But let's be real, bruv. He got rid of Tammy Abraham. He got rid of Fikayo Tomori. He got rid of a lot of players himself, bruv, that came through our youth ranks. What are we doing here?
But he also,
Loftus
but,
Cheek.
yeah,
Another
but
one.
but also, how long
Yeah.
did Loftus? But then DJ Loftus Cheek, played how many years for Chelsea, and he was an injury prone, and every single Chelsea fan wanted him out of the football club. We was Loftus Bums Cheek. That's what, because he was an injury prone, and now he's gone to AC Milan. He's now a star boy. Look at Christian Pulisic. You're another person wanting Christian Pulisic, saying he weren't good enough for Chelsea. He goes to AC Milan, star boy shining, and it's just what
But you're talking about Italian football, mate. It's half the pace of the Premier League. It suits, especially someone like Loftus Cheek with his injury problems. He still had injuries whilst he's been out there, but it's a slower paced game for him. It's better for his legs. It's better for his body, full stop. He can handle it more. And Pulisic, he couldn't hack the pace and the physicality of the Premier League, mate.
Yeah.
Again, the Serie A suits him to a T. So just because they're good there doesn't mean to say we shouldn't have got rid of them in the first place and maybe get them back. No, they're suited to Serie A. End of.
This is what I'm saying, Kel, but that's what I'm saying. But you, like, Lewis Hall had what, like, yeah, fair enough. But I'm saying this, right? A player like thing, we've already placed Lewis Hall for Hatto. So it's no point having two left backs of a young age if we need experience. But we've been crying out for experience now because we saw how a shit show it was last season.
I personally, I think we need experience. I think Hatto needs someone there a few years above him to bring him on over the next year or two. Someone like, whether we get him or not, it's probably unlikely, but Grimaldo would be the perfect sort of guy. He would have like the Thiago Silva effect on Colwill, as you know, with Hatto.
Yeah,
the experienced player bringing the youngster through to a much better level. Whether he comes or not, it's a different kettle of fish. If Lewis Hall came back to Chelsea, I'd welcome him with open arms. But I see the argument, two youngsters, fair enough. But I would have had Lewis Hall back, but he's obviously going to United now. I do believe we need someone of the similar ilk of Cucurella and not less. I agree with DJ with that, absolutely. And I think someone like Ronaldo would be perfect, mate.
Luke Shaw, Kel.
Yeah, Daniel Knight. I've already told him to wash his mouth out.
Big up to my son Lewis in the building as well, man. Big up. No, you're right.
Big up, Daniel.
But anyway, this must come out right from David Austin. Real Madrid have reached agreement with Chelsea to sign Marc Cucurella, 27-year-old left back, joins Real Madrid Football Club from CFC for 60 million, 55 million fixed, and 5 million bonus. Spain international deal done on rapid speed and now on a paper stage. Well, we all know we just come out with it a minute ago. He's signing a 6-year contract. Another follows I want to come out with. It's a thing someone sent me. Uncle Meldo, apparently Alonso really wants to work getting on Alonso at Chelsea Football Club. Where is it, man? Oh, this guy here is one of my mates. Oh my God! Look at he does TikTok, like he does TikTok. He's hilarious. He's an Arsenal fan, and he's saying Chelsea are finished. Where is it? This is on Joe Cole. Just quickly read this quick, and then I'll find that Grimaldo thing. Justin, Joe Cole on Cucurella signing for Real Madrid and Enzo Fernandez liking Fabrizio Romario posts. I've always said this, no player is a bigger than Chelsea Football Club. Not me, not Drogba, not Lampard, not anybody. No play, any player that is not loyal to the club should not be forced to stay. I love Enzo, but he is obsessed with the Madrid. His head is not at Chelsea. I wouldn't keep such a player if I was Abi Alonso. If the reports about Marc Cucurella moving to Real Madrid are true, then good luck to him. Players come and go, but Chelsea remains Chelsea. What caught my attention more was Enzo Fernandez reportedly liking transfer-related posts and fueling speculation while still wearing the Chelsea badge. For me, that's where the problem starts. As a player, You have a responsibility to respect the club, the supporters, and your teammates. If your mind is somewhere else, if you're constantly engaging with the stories, linking you away from the club, then people are neutrally going to question your comments. I look at it and I think Enzo seems far too obsessed with the noise surrounding his future instead of focusing on the football. That's not a good look for a leader in the dressing room. Chelsea have survived this departures of some of the greatest players in football history. If a player doesn't want to be there, the club should not beg him to stay. If Chelsea Hiroshi believes his heart is no longer fully committed to the project, then sell him immediately. The badge will always be bigger than any individuals, and Chelsea will continue moving forward with or without him. What's your thoughts on that, guys? Carl?
Well, I agree what he says to a certain degree, but this isn't the same Chelsea that he was at. It's a slightly different philosophy for me. It's not the same. It's not the same place anymore, is it? It's not the kingdom of Chelsea anymore. I know we're not finished, like you put it, Dan, but we are in the bin at the minute. We need pulling out of that bin, but this process, it's not going to change, and I think we're going to remain in it for the foreseeable future. It's a bit different when you say that. Back then, you was always guaranteed a like for like or a better replacement. These days, we get rid of our good players, and we're bringing in young unknowns, aren't we? That's the big difference.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting rid of Shevchenko's and bringing in Torres's and stuff like that, and you're getting rid of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbanks and bringing in Drogba's. We're used to that sort of thing. What are we going to get now? Cucurella, and like I said earlier, an 18-year-old from Uzbekistan. I don't know.
Yeah. DJ, what did you thought on Joe Cole's comment? Quick before big ups to Papa Chelsea in the building as well.
I mean, look, big up proper Chelsea. Yeah, listen. On what Joe Cole said, spot on, man. I mean, look, no play is bigger than a football club. I think we said this already, Dan. You know, and I get what Kel's saying. It's not the same Chelsea that Joe Cole was once part of, but Chelsea is still Chelsea. And at the end of the day, yeah, if no player, as you said, is bigger. If they want to go and they're not happy at the club, then you just let them go. Simple as that. Yeah, because at the end of the day, let's be real. On Cucurella, I've said it already. I'm not annoyed that Cucurella's left Chelsea. The guy wanted to go back to Spain. He came out and said it. To be fair to the club in this situation, and I never back these guys anyway, but to be fair to them, they basically said, okay, we're happy to let you go, Cuckoo, but listen, this is the money we want for you. And, if we don't get the money for you, then, will you be happy to stay? Oh, yeah. The agreement's in place. He probably says, yeah, I'll stay. I don't really want to go. But obviously, if the right offer comes down, and, which obviously Real Madrid went and done, they put the right money down for him, and he's gone. It's as simple as that. But Chelsea will move on from Cucurella. Yeah, and we'll move on to some next player that comes in. But like you said, it's not like it used to be. I know back in the days where Roman would go and get rid of a top player, bring in another top player. These guys are completely different. And like I said, until these guys get out of Chelsea, okay, we're going to be in this situation for years to come until they leave.
That's my fear, DJ. I know I said before we'd get rid of players and we'd bring in equivalent quality at worst. That's my fear. No player's bigger than any club. If a player's unhappy, I agree with you, mate. You're going to cause some sort of issues behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Leave the club, go and play elsewhere. But if you do get rid of them, get as good a quality in the replacement. I don't trust this ownership to do that. That's my issue with it. So,
no, I agree, bro. I agree. 100% I agree.
Big up to Sean. Big up to Papa Charles. I'm going to get you in as well, Papa Charles. Don't worry, I will get you in.
You're all right.
Big up to Sean Barno. I was going to come and read your message, mate. I have a feeling about Robert Sanchez will become his so close with Cucurella. I'll read some more quickly because there's a lot of chat. This is from Cal. Cal, I already read them. West Ham, Championship level, mate. Championship level, son. Chelsea have said that their untouchable players are Reece James, Cole Palmer, Estevao, Joel Pedro, Josh Champon, Leewell Colwell, Caicedo. The owners need to build a team around.
DJ said it. No one's untouchable. They only say that just to make out they don't want to get rid of players, so they don't look desperate to sell. That's what it's all. Everyone's sellable. Everyone.
Spot on. Enzo Fernandez is a snake. He can leave. Why would you want to keep unhappy players at Chelsea? Spot on. And big ups to Luke. Talks Arsenal. Big ups to you, my boy. I hope you're all right, and welcome to the channel as well. And Sean Boyd, I read your comment. So we'll come to that as well. It will be 5 next year under Blue Co next season. Yeah, it will be. But Papa Chels, big ups to you, girl.
No, big up to you. How are you all?
Yeah, not bad. I told you Cucurella might be going Real Madrid, and it did happen. What's your thoughts on Cucurella? Real Madrid 6-year contract. 60 million, 55 and 5 add-ons. They're paying for Chelsea. What's your thoughts?
I think an absolute joke, considering he was supposed to go to Atletico Madrid. He could have at least gone there. No, but listen, he's been wanting to go, and we all knew it. We knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when and where. But of course, no one knew it was going to be Atletico Madrid. Not Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, sorry. So that was a bit of a shock, to be fair, because there weren't
good team.
There weren't even like a hint of it.
Go on. Sorry, Papa Joe, go on.
Yeah, there weren't even a hint of him going to Real Madrid. So that was a bit of a fucking shock to the system.
Are you gutted? Are you gutted, Papa Chelsea?
Are you gutted?
No, it's taking me absolute piss, considering my second team are in the shit as it is and need a left back.
Oh no. God, sorry.
It's all going wrong but I mean, at this point, DJ, I'm going to have to cancel myself watching football.
Oh, you cancel what? Just because Cucurella's gone to Real Madrid, not chosen your mob in Spain?
No,
my
DJ,
God.
The dusty Atletico Madrid, mate, gone to Real Madrid.
It goes deeper
best
than
team in
that.
the world.
He's lost Gallagher and Griezmann in 2 seasons.
But you never know. But you
haven't had the worst of it yet.
You never know, Papa Chelsea. You might end up getting Atletico. Might end up getting Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, but DJ, there ain't this that though. Why she wants to quit football? It's because her lover boy Conor Gallagher has just been engaged.
Oh what? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Are you gutted by that, Papa Chelsea?
Yes, he is.
I've unfollowed him. I've unfollowed him on Instagram.
You unfollowed him. she goes on TikTok. How dare he get engaged by her? She's
hey, do you know what?
Man.
You know what?
She'll burn her Tottenham shirt now.
Listen, Papa Chelsea, what you can try and do is find out where the wedding is. Yeah, you know that bit where it says anybody here that wants to stand and stop the wedding, you can put your hand up.
Listen, I will do more than that.
I said to her, what are you doing on live stream on TikTok? You should get off and quickly go stop the engagement.
How's the man touching another woman's leg? I'm sorry, I'm not having it.
Oh my days. Papa Chelsea.
But Papa Charles, you can't. Like I said to you earlier, you can't have them all. We can't have DJ. You can't have. You can't have.
You mean that category for buff?
Sorry, no, you can't have Deji Spurs. You can't have. You can't have Case Sastics. You can't have. You can't have them all. It's out of one of them. So you've got to have Conor Gallagher or Deji Spurs or Case Sastics from your ex. Who is it?
You like
Enzo
as well. Do you like Enzo as well? Don't you, Papa Chelsea?
Yeah,
no, not look wise.
Oh, right, fair enough. I thought you did with Enzo. I don't know why I thought that.
No, I like him. I like him as a player, but
see. Okay, so it's just Gallagher. Really, it's Gallagher's the one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She's got a Tottenham in the back. She's got a Tottenham.
Never mind. I mean, look, listen.
She doesn't want Enzo because he's got better teeth than her.
Why do you think she's not on camera tonight? Because she's got.
I got my teeth whitening strips in.
Oh man.
She's got them soaking in Domestos as we speak. Yeah.
Domestos.
Bit of
Oh,
bleaching.
God.
But
But it's
yeah,
all falling
man.
apart from our teams anyway. That's
Yeah,
all I can say.
but you only can support one team. That's Chelsea. Can't have both.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
get-
Atletico are my Spanish team.
Well, Madrid's my Spanish team, but hey ho, the
I
Cucurella
just don't get that. Supporting another, I just don't get it. I
I
never
know.
have done. Each to their own, but I
mean,
just I
listen.
couldn't
I
do it.
mean,
I
listen.
I could never support another English team. Don't get me wrong. You'd
I mean,
never
listen,
ever
I mean,
catch me supporting another English.
Listen, I've only got slight little ties to Porto. It's only because when my dad was living in Portugal, my parents were living in Portugal. My dad followed Chelsea was his team in England always, but he had this little thing for Porto. He's been a Porto fan, so I've kind of like got a little bit from Porto because listen, we produced well. We're the only team to win the Champions League in Portugal, yeah.
But
So I
DJ, you're
can't
different. You're
complain.
different. Yeah, but
DJ, that's where
I'm
your
Porto.
roots stem
yeah,
from.
that's where
It's
you're root from.
different,
But yeah,
you
that's
know.
different.
Yeah. I
She's
know
from
that.
Essex, mate. You know
From
what I mean?
Essex, he's good at English. It's totally different. An English, born and bred in England as an Essex, yeah, you can't go and follow another genetic team.
No, that's true.
But like, as you got a different culture. You're Porto, you're Portuguese. So
Wait, my
you are
aunt is from Spain.
Bro,
Oh, is
speak
she?
Spanish. Speak
Yeah.
Spanish.
Spanish.
Speak Spanish then.
Hola, no hablo mucho español. Estoy muy feliz.
Oh, because
Atleti.
you two helped you with that.
And-
You thought.
Atleti.
So
Atleti de
so-
Madrid.
so you can speak some Cis Espanol, yeah?
Yeah, I can speak some Spanish.
Español or chola.
okay.
I can speak Italian, but I don't say I'm Italian. Italian. But yeah,
No
anyway,
hablo
I-
mucho.
I mean, Spanish is only more easier for me because of Portuguese. In fact, it's difficult, but Spanish is more easier. But when I hear my parents used to speak it and my family, it was like, huh? And I'll be hearing it. I can understand it. Talk about. I can never. The only funny thing about me is because I'm born and bred here, we speak English all our life. All my cousins, right? It's only when I go back to Portugal, it's funny. It just comes out. It's one of those ones. It's funny. It's a funny situation. But when I actually hear my family speaking it here, and me and my cousins are like, you know what? We can speak it. We can cuss in it. It's good to cuss in Portuguese because like people never know and understand you. When you go to a restaurant, for example, yeah, and you don't like the food or the waiter's pissed you off, you just cuss the waiter unless you don't know. The difference is we don't know where the waiter's originally from. Because he could understand, he might be able to understand some Spanish or obviously some Portuguese. So you gotta be careful what you say. But the words in Portuguese, if you guys ever heard them, swearing in them are not very nice
But it's the
words.
puta.
Oh,
De
don't say
puta.
that. I know that thing, the puta. But anyway, let's crack on.
Let's go.
I was going to say, everyone has a right to support who they want. It's just not for me
It's missing.
personally.
It's missing.
For me
It's missing. It's
personally,
missing.
I support one club and my country, but that's my choice.
That's your choice. Yeah.
But the thing is, there's one thing I'm going to quickly while we move on. Papa Chelsea, she just follows football wherever she goes, where Gallagher goes. So if Gallagher,
She just follows the sausage, mate, doesn't she?
yeah.
Yeah, because Gallagher left.
She supports Spursy. She supports Atletico Madrid. She supports Arsenal and Chelsea. Everywhere where Gallagher or anything goes, she'll follow.
You know what? When you say Spurs,
she's a football active. She's a football.
Papa Chelsea, please don't tell me you got some Tottenham support.
She got she has. She got
Are you
love
for real?
Tottenham.
DJ, I can't stand Tottenham.
There, that's more like it. I believe her on that
Chelsea.
one.
Chelsea. Where did you say Tottenham finishing last night? In the top
Fifth.
4? Cal Talks. Did she say not top 3?
No, fifth, didn't I say?
No. Proper Chelsea had the same top 4 as me, and Tottenham weren't in it.
Okay, so 5th. Still above
Fifth
Chelsea.
at best. I had Spurs at 7th, but our top 4 was exactly the same, and Spurs weren't there.
But she still said Tottenham are going to finish above Chelsea.
Well, yeah,
Do you know
because
what
they're actually doing something with their system.
I was
They're
gonna
buying
say that.
players.
Yeah, I was going to say that. They've see the plays they've got so far. There've been some good plays, you know.
Exactly.
And then I also heard now they're going after. They're now apparently going after the Sporting Lisbon centre back, De Monday. They're now looking at him now.
They're going to swoop in from Liverpool.
That's a Rufo as well. But the thing is, though, yeah, even though they sign good players, Tottenham is always going to be Tottenham. They're going to be shit.
Spursy, man.
Yeah,
Spursy, innit?
Spursy.
Spursy.
Yeah,
Deji, I can't wait to see what Deji Spurs has, because Deji Spurs is calling our club dusty. Yeah, the other day he was talking to Charlie, by the way, on another
Yeah, he
stream.
was. Yeah.
And the thing is, right, I don't understand how Charlie can sit there and take it all.
Here we
Tottenham have
go.
finished. Tottenham have finished way below us, right? Yeah, and he's coming out here and calling our club dusty. What are we doing here, bro? I mean, Deji Spurs. Listen, big up to Deji. I've got so much respect for this guy, yeah. But man, he does go a little bit on too much because his team are going to be better than our club come next season. You know what? It won't surprise me if they do, especially with the transfer business they're doing. We don't watch out, bro. We don't watch out. We
getting it done early as well, aren't
swap plays
they?
with them next season, mate. That'd be
But that's
embarrassing.
what I said. I said that, DJ, and I said you got to think as well. What's his name? What's the bloody manager's called?
De
Zerbi.
Zerbi.
The herpes.
The herpes. Yeah.
The herpes.
And you got to think, De Zerbi, the only game he lost with them games that he was managing, it was Chelsea. The others, he drew one. So he done all right considering when he come in. And you got to think, he's now built that relationship with the players. The injured players will be back. Then obviously the new signings. And I just think if Chelsea don't sign no one decent, Tottenham will end up having a better season than us, and that will be something Spurs would do. That would be very Spursy. They finished 17th for 2 seasons running.
Yeah,
they're gonna end up having a great season. I can just picture it now.
Yeah, but
what, you guys on this question, though, right?
A good manager, like what we're doing here. Look what he did at Marseille, and look what. And then
but
what
you
he
lot
did
honestly, but Dan, but you honestly, lot, all of you here, all of you on the panel here, and everyone in the comments, do you honestly and truly think, though, right? I don't personally think Alonso's a stupid manager. I don't think the guy's
a stupid manager.
He's smart.
No.
Yeah, so he would have known. He would have known before he went to this Chelsea job, and he would have asked for certain demands from the club that he's got to say, if I want this, are you guys going to back me? And they must have turned around and said, yes, we're going to back you. Yeah, I don't believe for a second he would have signed that contract if he's got no kind of backing whatsoever from this ownership.
Well, apparently,
but
the directors, Winston Stanley and Egg Stewart, they're not getting involved in these signings. Alonso's told them he's not. You're not in charge because they're not going to be here long. So they might be going to Tottenham soon.
I heard that. It's not nonsense, by the way. It's true.
What I mean. So it's true. So we can't say if Tottenham's going to have a better season. And that's what because they got two main players for free from Bournemouth.
But they've done more than us.
Yeah, we don't know what promises have been made, what promises will be kept, what will be broken, who's going to be running the show, who's not going to be running the show. All we can do is sit here and wait and watch, and then we'll see it unfold.
Exactly. When we see all we've seen is players leaving.
Andrew, do you know Andrew Robertson is an injury prone now? That's why they got rid of him from Liverpool. He's a massive injury player now. That's why
he's a Chelsea fan, mate. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
But unless we show some form of it's all like fake. As soon as Arsenal are looking at a player, then all randomly Chelsea are looking at this player, Tottenham are looking at a player, Chelsea then looking at this player. It's all like fake news.
We're connected with everybody, aren't we? It's the same old nonsense.
It's like whatever player Tottenham's linked with, Chelsea's linked with, Tottenham then go and get them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what we used to be like, though, didn't we?
Exactly.
Yeah, we used to knit Tottenham players all the time. Well, anyway, this is what DJ sent me, guys. We'll move on. From Simon Phillips. Maxi Arojo of Sporting is one name I was given as a possible Mark Cucurella replacement as a couple of weeks back. But there will be other names too. Lewis Hall who they would really want, but I see little chance of that. Well, that was probably, I don't know when that was DJ, but Lewis Hall is now officially a Man United player at Chelsea.
Papa
Chelsea. Oh, is he?
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I just talked about 40 minutes ago.
They're another team that's moving mad. Tottenham and Man United, they're moving mad this transfer.
Of course they are.
I had a feeling United would do this summer anyway. Now Carrick signed fully.
Yeah.
I'm going to back him.
Sorry, go on, Carl. Carry on, mate. Go on, mate.
I've done, mate.
Sorry. Just come out this 1 hour ago, guys, yeah? Breaking Maxi Arojo Sporting is basically this is exactly the same. We played by Joe Hatter and Maxi Arojo left back options next season. would be insane. Bring him immediately.
Okay. Yeah, I've got some other news for you, Dan. I'm just sending it to you now regarding Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've used need to send it on my proper Chelsea account because I don't have that on my thing now.
I've sent it on proper Chelsea on that one, mate.
I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check. No, nothing there, mate.
Should have gone to you. Hold on, bro. Let me try again. Proper Chelsea. There you go.
Yeah, proper Chelsea done. Not the blue co one, but the other one.
No, proper Chelsea. The one it says F off blue code. That one I've sent it to.
Oh no, I don't. I ain't got that no more.
Haven't you, bruv? Hold on. Hold on.
No,
a second, bro.
I feel fired to.
Oh right. Oh, Chelsea Dan. Sent to Chelsea Dan, yeah.
Yeah, the proper Chelsea. Yeah, Dan.
Okay, bruv. Hold on.
Capital
Here
P,
we go.
capital.
I'll send it to you right now.
Where you see a photograph of me.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Yeah.
Bear with me. Yeah, let's see, where's that gone? Second.
Yeah, I can see it. Before anything, would you take Ibrahim Mesa from Bayer Leverkusen?
Who?
This player. Before you send me that, we'll come to that afterwards. What you're sending me. This guy here. I'm gonna post this because I don't want copyright.
I've never really seen him play properly to judge him, really.
Apparently, he's a good little player, and he has played with Alonso, and he's good. He's apparently the star boy. He could play in different formations. He's last season he broke a record. Unreal signing.
How old is he?
In his mid-20s.
Right.
So 22 years of age.
Probably 14 now in Chelsea.
Even Arsenal and Spurs are looking at him.
Wow. Okay.
Probably he's a good potential player. Everyone's looking at him. But anyway, yeah. Enzo Fernandez. Well, we'll talk about Mazda in a minute. Let's go through this. Real Madrid have been in discuss over a move for Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez since April. The Argentina international has emerged as a key target for Jose Mourinho, while reports suggest Fernandez is open to a move amid frustrations with the situation at Chelsea. Chelsea funded a 25-year-old around 140 million, and he remains under contract until 2032. Personal terms are reportedly not expected to be an issue if negotiations between the club progress after the World Cup. Discussion ongoing.
Yeah.
Chelsea leave or go? Cal. Oh, Cal. Where's Cal? Is he backstage? Did he freeze? Oh, he's froze again. Yeah, he's froze. Yeah, he's froze.
I think Enzo will go.
Yeah, he's froze. You reckon he'll go, DJ?
Oh.
Yeah, I think if the right money can't, I think they're looking around about 120 million for him, aren't they, Dan? I think if that was to be met, I think they'll let him go unless they're going to use the player exchange in the deal, which could help. And I think we've already heard a lot of talk of the young Turkish winger Gula. That could be something that could be thrown in the mix if it was to happen, because both players are worth over 100 million. Well, Gula's worth 100 million, Enzo's worth 120 million. So for me, you pay the 100, you do the swap deal, and then Real Madrid give us an extra 20 million on top to meet the Enzo Fernandez deal. Do you know what I'm saying? So that could be a possibility that could happen. Yeah, I can see it happening. I think we all know it's happening. I think we've all said it anyway here that he will go if the right price comes in. And look, since he's been vying for Spain so much and Real Madrid in particular, he'll get what he wants. But then the question is, I know that report's saying, does Jose really want him is the question. Or is it really a club signing? That's the question I'd like to know on that one.
Well, I said to Dan yesterday, I said, I don't think he'll go this summer. I think it will be the January transfer.
Yeah, the only good thing on that one, if I'm not saying they will, but if Argentina happen to win the World Cup, his price tag could go up again. But again, I don't really want Argentina. I don't want Argentina to win the World Cup anyway. But I'm just saying, if they were to go and win it, then his price tag will automatically go up. So look, let's see what happens with him. I believe he'll go. Like you, I think he's going to be gone. I think it's just a matter of when the price is going to get, when the money gets put down on him. The right offer comes in, he'll go 100%.
Kel talks.
What, mate? I missed a bit. Somehow I got cut off. I don't know why.
Enzo Fernandez, do you think he'll go before, like Chelsea said, after next season January transfer, or would you sell him now because his head's not at it?
I think if someone comes up with enough money, it's a big if, Chelsea sell him. When it happens, I don't know. It will happen. It's inevitable, but it could be this summer. It could be January. It could be next summer. I don't know. I haven't got a crystal ball, mate. I don't think they'll get anywhere near 120 million. I don't even think they'll get that if Argentina win the World Cup again. But if someone comes up with 90, 100, I think Bluco will snap their hands off. So,
would you do a swap deal with Gula and him, Kel?
Would you say Enzo is worth more than Gula? So maybe Gula plus some cash. What would you say to that?
Well, Gula's apparently valued at around about 100 million, yeah? That's what they're valuing him at. Now, how I'm looking at it is if we're valuing Enzo at that, but we're not going to say get that price, I think 100 million for both players. If that's how much he's going to go to the value of Enzo Fernandez, then the swap deal can be done by both players.
In theory, a swap deal can be done, but for the books, they want money going through the books, don't they?
That as well, yeah. As well.
That's the issue. We're sell the buy club, so if we're selling, we want some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Sign of some cash going through. Don't forget we've got those sanctions, haven't we, with UEFA and stuff. So money going through the books is essential. Swap deals doesn't look so.
I get what you're saying in that one. I mean, we're so messed up, aren't we?
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Dum 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 dum.
What I don't get, Chelsea Dodgers is coming up with basically Alonso wants to keep Marco Cucurella at Chelsea this summer, but it's already done. The deal's done, isn't it?
Well, apparently he wanted to keep him. Now, I just sent you something as well, Dan. Apparently, what I sent you was Alonso basically had come out and said he wanted to keep him. Now, if this is true that he wanted to keep him, this is understood that Xabi Alonso wanted to keep Marco Cucurella at Chelsea this summer. Yeah. Now, if he wanted to keep him and yet these idiots have gone and sold him, that's straight away a red in flag. The books. A red flag straight away, mate.
Is it not irrelevant, though, even if Alonso did want to keep him? If Marc Cucurella don't want to stay, he don't want to stay. It doesn't matter what Alonso wants, does it?
Really? Have these all been confirmed with Real Madrid and Chelsea? Because we all know what Fabrizio done the other week with Atletico and Barca situation. He messed things up massively.
Yeah, that's true as well.
And that's what I'm thinking, is because there's all drama at the minute with Real Madrid, Barca and Atletico Madrid. So is he causing more of a shit stir?
Well, if you actually read the actual... you're spot on what you've just said there, Popovich, and I agree to agree with you as well, because if you actually look at the story that actually came out from Fabrizio Romano, it actually came out and said that they've agreed, but nothing's been signed yet.
Right.
So when people say he's gone to Real Madrid, nothing's been signed yet. And until
I've heard it's agreed verbally, and it won't go through until after the World Cup.
Okay, so this is exactly what they've done the other week, and then it all turned around. Atletico Madrid brought out receipts and said Barcelona have not come in for a bid at all, and then they was all but Atletico showed everything, and then Barcelona was like, no, it's all official. Fabrizio's then gone, here we go, and then he's called a massive stir up between them all, which has then caused more drama.
Alvarez, right?
But the transfer don't open till tomorrow. Don't forget the proper transfer opens tomorrow. So whatever we talk through the clubs today, even though it's probably hassle agreement, we'll officially, now he's at the World Cup, we will see him tomorrow. We're having a medical at Real Madrid in the World Cup in America. Then he'll wear that Real Madrid shirt saying that he'll be a Real Madrid player. Because you got to understand, they could agree terms with the player's contract there and there, before the transfer opens. And because the transfer hasn't opened, I understand with Atletico Madrid and with Barcelona what Fabrizio's done, but surely if Fabrizio and Mario came out with this not being true with Cucurella and going to Real Madrid, it'll blow his whole career on the line.
Well, his career's gone down the toilet already over the last year or two, Dan. So he's come out of a load of bangers and mashed waffle so many times.
There was a
He's
player
lost
the
all
other
credit,
day, and I
mate.
can't remember who it was because that was about two. I'll tell you when it was February. It was pretty much a here we go. I can't remember who it was, but it was a player going to Atletico Madrid. Well, then all of a sudden it ain't happened, and he then went and signed for a new team.
He's unreliable, Fabrizio Romano now. You can't trust him anymore.
No, you can't.
He's a brown envelope merchant now.
He done the same with Tariq George. Put that as a here we go, and then it all fell through.
Well, we had Osimhen, we had somebody else, didn't we? They're all here we goes. I can't remember, and that was just us.
Xavi Simmons last year. Here we go.
Yep.
100% done.
Yeah. His reputation's in the bin now, mate. It's in the bin. So.
It's a hard one. But David Austin's come out with it, so I wouldn't think if David Austin's come out with it and Ben
No, the Holstein's not so reliable anymore either. Him, and another one is Nizar Kinsella. He's another one, and that Cave on Sky Sports. They're all bangers and mash wafflers, mate, with the brown envelopes hanging out their backsides. You can't trust them no more. They're all in it for the money.
If you want a bit of drama next season, just watch La Liga.
Yeah,
it's going to be carnage.
When Atletico in the relegation battle, yeah.
No, they ain't, Dan. Don't take the piss.
They are. They're going down.
No, listen. They're going to get Osimhen. They said if Alvarez goes, they get Osimhen.
They're not getting Osimhen. They're not getting Osimhen. Come on.
Who
I don't think Alvarez leaves now.
Atletico, mate.
Oh, getting Osimhen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, if Alvarez leaves, they're going to go in for Osimhen.
Would that soften the blow proper, Chelsea?
They sold what's his name to Juventus, didn't they? The tall striker. What's his name? What's the he comes off.
The fancy man.
The one he comes off. He comes off the bench every time for Atletico and games.
The tall Scandi fella. Yeah.
He's gone to the Juventus. I heard he's going to Juventus, right?
Well, that was another one. That was a here we go, and it's not been official.
Oh, it hasn't been. Oh, okay. Then listen. We all know the Xavi Simmons story last season, don't we? For Fabrizio Romano, didn't we? And look where he ended up going. It's 95% going to Chelsea. Really, he went to bloody Tottenham in the end, didn't he?
Rav, but you say that, but then you go and look at Atletico Madrid's I know they're not the best, but then you go and look at their history of strikers. You can't fault them from their strikers. They've had decent strikers every year.
Diego Costa back in the day.
They've had Diego Costa, Fernando
Torres.
Well, let's put it this way, Chelsea. They got more chance of buying quality players than us this summer. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
They used to call Fernando Torres El Nino, didn't they?
Yep.
Then they had Alvaro Morata.
They had him.
Yep.
Who else do they have? Oh yeah, the guy the Colombian striker. What was his name? We had him. Man United had him. Falcao.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember him.
They do move well with their strikers, so it wouldn't surprise me if they
for a little while. Or did you mention him?
Who?
Costa.
Yeah.
Already been mentioned. Of course. Of course, we can't forget about Diego Costa, man.
Yes. Soloff, who Chelsea says he should come to Chelsea, gonna replace Falcao different this year. So I mean, like Atletico Madrid going down, mate. They're going downhill. By next season, Xavi Simmons will be leaving Atletico Madrid to go to another club.
Yeah, well, I won't be watching football next season, so I won't have a clue.
Oh, Papa Charles, don't be stupid. Of course you will.
She's talking polkas. She won't be able to resist.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's because she's scared to do her YouTube and people go, yeah, they all did have Aguero as well. They did have Aguero. Remember Aguero, Man City?
Aguero?
Yeah, I heard that that you guys might be taking Atletico Madrid are interested in Rodrigo Moura from Porto.
Yeah, I see that today, actually.
I tell you what, he's a young, upcoming, talented player. I just the only problem I've got with Atletico and having him is I can see because of the player that he is,
Don't do Joe
you-
Felix on him.
it'll be another João Felix situation
Yeah.
with him, man. He'll want to
It's not
play
saying-
how he wants to play, and
Yeah.
I don't think Diego Simeone
They
will allow
ruined
him
Joe,
to do that.
Atletico Madrid ruined Joe Felix, didn't they? What a baller he was at Atletico Madrid, but they ruined him.
No.
At Benfica. And then he
Benfica,
went
yeah.
there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It was a
listen,
baller.
Rodrigo. I mean, Rodrigo Mora's a ball. I mean, look, this kid is going to go places, man. I mean, whether Madrid is the right time for him right now, I don't know. I'll be real. I don't know if Diego Simeone would want to play this kind of player in his setup, but we all know he doesn't play that kind of way.
Hey DJ, could you just take over from it, or Bob Chelsea? Or I just need to go to the boys' room. I'll be 1 minute.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, what else? I mean, yeah. So what else have you guys made of the window so far? I mean, obviously we said Tottenham are doing things. Where do you honestly think we're going to do anything this summer? Probably Chelsea and Kels talk Chelsea. What do you think?
No.
How do you guys think our
Chelsea.
window's going to be?
No, I can't see us. I say that I can see him buying one half decent player.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it being major, but then that will be it. And then it'll be like a couple of players that we've never even heard of from bloody Southend United's league or something.
God, oh my days, Southend United. Oh man, please no. Oh, that'd just be more of a disaster. Honestly,
You
that was
know
to happen.
what
Honestly, man.
right, is
Yeah.
We're on about buying experience. We've heard this coming out of the horse's mouth the other month. Well, we're going to look for experience. We're going to bring in 2, 3, or 4 experienced players. Well, before we've even had a sniff of buying any, we're already getting rid of one of our experienced players. And another big name that could be out the door is another one of our experienced players in Enzo Fernandez. So what is going on? We're getting rid of experience before we bring it in. We're a sell to buy club. We need to sell to create the funds because we're skint. We're in debt. Where else are we going to get the money from? I can't trust them still. I still got a feeling if we get anyone, they're going to rely on what they've already got. Emega, Quenda, who else is coming in? Barco, which is not good enough. I can't see any experience coming in who experience-wise want to come to Chelsea. Again, where's the money coming from? Until it happens, I can't believe it. Simple.
I mean, do you lot think we've fallen this badly now? Because let's be real here. I mean, even back in the day even under the Ken Bates days, Chelsea could always attract the big name players. I mean, you look at the Zolas, you look at the Poyets, you look at the Di Matteos, you look at the Casaragis, you look at all these players that came to the club. You know, Georgie Weah, you know. Do you think we've lost that pull?
We got Glenn Hoddle in and stuff like that as manager and what have you. So
do you guys
had
think
a
we've
bit of
lost
pull,
that pull?
didn't we?
I mean, do you think we've lost that now? Because I always believe this year, I always used to believe that there's only 2 clubs for me that can still attract big name players without Champions League football. That's Chelsea and Manchester United. Yeah, I've always said that. Do you think we've gone completely away from that now, that we're not going to be able to get these players? Because I still think a lot of these big name players want to come to Chelsea, but it's just the ownership that are not going to pay the wages for these guys. I don't think we've lost the pull on
the wage cap. It's the process. It's the disorganisation in regards to the owners. They haven't got a freaking clue what they're doing, and it doesn't take anyone with, you only need one brain cell to realise they haven't got a clue with what to do with the football club. Finances is one thing, but they're screwing that up at the minute. But football-wise, they haven't got a Scooby. They've come in with the ego and the arrogance and all that, and they failed miserably. Anyone with a brain cell would know this is not the place to come. We're not going to bring in the top quality for the foreseeable future, and it hurts because we've been spoilt with that for the last 20-odd, 30 years. Quality, quality, quality. Now we're getting mid to prospects. That's all we're getting, and it's not going to change. Quality is going to go. Yeah, I fancy Chelsea. 150 grand a week. Shit show of a club at the moment. Nah.
Netherlands have just scored.
Have they? Who scored?
I don't actually know. It was a header.
Van Dijk.
Okay.
Van Dijk.
Oh, was it? Oh, Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah. Yeah, Van Dijk.
Van Dijk. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. I mean, look. Listen. Proper Chelsea. I mean, what is your view on our situation? I mean, have we lost our pull as a club, or do you think we've still got the pull? It's just the owners are not going to bring them kind of players in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the owners, 100%. I think, obviously,
Yeah.
if we still had Roman Abramovich, none of this would be happening at all. Obviously, we can go out and get new owners, but it'd have to be the right ones. Of course it would. Could we ever get back to Roman era? Absolutely not. I can't see it happening. I can see us eventually going on to buy bigger players eventually, but our players going to be wanting to come to us in the situation that we're in with these ownerships.
We can't afford them, for one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't afford the transfers for them. We can't afford the wages. The club's in a mess. We haven't got the pull right now, and it is Blue Coat and Clear Lake. End off.
Out. There's a question for you guys. Would you? My mate's just told me Twent's looking to leave Real Madrid. Would you take Twent from Real Madrid?
Trent? No.
Because he could also play. He could play left back or right back.
No.
No, I wouldn't.
As a fullback, he's useless.
Yeah, for me, I think with Trent down, I think first of all you're bringing a former Liverpool player. I know we don't have to worry about what we do with Fernando Torres back in the day, but this guy, I mean, look, if anything, I'm surprised. I mean, if he was that great and doing so well, Liverpool would have gone back in for him, no doubts about it. The fact that his old club are not going back in for him tells you everything you need to know about the player. I think he's fallen off a cliff since he's gone to Real Madrid. I think he's not been the same player. I don't think he's probably been managed well, to be fair to him. I think he's had two managers that have come in there. Obviously Alonso first, and obviously Abiola was the other one. Clearly didn't. In fact, none of them clearly fancied him. And to be fair, he's actually got the right manager at the club right now. I think Jose is the kind of manager, because we know how he is. I think he's the kind of player, but then having say that, but then he's gone and brought in, what's his name anyway? He's gone and brought in that Dutch right back, isn't he? That's gone in there. So look, Trent's in a weird situation, mate. I can see him going on loan somewhere, and don't be surprised if Chelsea are in for him as a loan player. I can see that happening, because I think that's what we're going to be doing next season is loans. That's the experience we're going to be bringing in, and don't be surprised if he's one of them and Rashford's the other one as loans.
Oh God.
Don't be surprised if we do that.
I heard Bayern are sniffing round Rashford, aren't they, as well?
Are they?
Yeah, I see that actually this morning, Kel.
Well, if he's got sense, he'll go Bayern Munich then, isn't it?
You know it, mate. You know it.
I mean, don't come to us.
But with Trent, I've never recognised him as a defender. He's terrible at defending. The more offensive style of his game is the main thing in Trent, but he can't defend, and I don't want a right back who can't defend. Simple.
Yeah.
All right. Very good news for you guys. Tottenham are in for Delap.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Take him.
Tottenham are one of the several Premier League clubs who are interested in Liam Delap.
I think he'll do well.
To stay and fight for his place at Chelsea, according to Ben Jacobs and Last World on Spurs.
Let's hope you don't cook there.
Who's a reliable sources as well. He's that they're proper reliable.
Knowing our luck and our relationship with the Spuds, he'll probably do really well there.
Well, yeah.
Kick shit in our face.
And De Zerbi will get the best out of him.
And they Spurs will get their first win against us, and he'll get the winner. Can you imagine?
He'll probably score.
God, it's just the thought of that.
Yeah, Rashford would be decent for Chelsea. I don't want to be decent for your club, Ravi, Liverpool.
I want to sell him, but I'd rather him go somewhere like an Everton or something like that.
Yeah,
Delap.
Yeah.
I think he'll do that Everton as well. He'll be scoring goals past us with Everton.
I mean, how I'd look at it this way: if Chelsea had any sense whatsoever, there's a player at Newcastle, that apparently they're willing to let go in Walter Maida. Go and bring this guy and swap him with Delap. A simple deal. Simple deal. Do it.
Do you think he's good enough, DJ Voltamada?
I think he's better than Delap. I'm not going to lie to you.
He's better, but is he what we need? That's the thing.
No, let's go get Hugo Ekitike from Liverpool because I heard he wants out. He wants out Liverpool.
My left testicle's better than Delap. You know what I mean?
Since what's his name's gone in there, Ekitike wants out of Liverpool. Wow.
Yeah, because apparently there's been news more that Darwin Núñez might rejoin back Liverpool.
Yeah, Ekitike's the answer, bruv. Go and bring him. I'll take him in a heartbeat. Get rid of. You can sell Delap to live at Tottenham then if you want. Go and get me. As long as you get me Ekitike in, I don't care.
We'll just swap. You have Delap and we'll have your dusty player, Ekitike.
Yeah.
Ekitike, one season at Liverpool and could leave. Really?
Yeah, he wants out, Carl. He wants out. He don't want to be second.
Yeah, but then Liverpool are going to want stupid money, though, aren't they? We can't afford that. What did they pay for him? About 80 million?
We're getting some more debt.
Yeah, but Carl, we can't afford it because they've gone on more debt and got more loan money out. They've got another loan out, ain't they?
Oh, just killed a club just to try and dig us out of a hole that there's no guarantee of getting out of. Well done, Bluco.
You're leaving, Rav. You don't want to be there. You're not seeing the soldiers.
Don't want to be there. There's been news about Ekitike who wants to leave, man. Because apparently, Ravi, you're officially getting Darwin Núñez back to Liverpool.
1-1.
That you're going.
Already 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
Who's playing?
Japan and Netherlands.
Oh, is it? 1-1 coming Japan.
I mean, you're going to get Darwin Núñez back to Liverpool, and there's a possibility you might end up getting rid of Ekitike. Just don't go well. I mean, Liverpool fans, man, what's going on, man?
Oh, they would go nuts, wouldn't they?
Oh, they'll be going crazy. I mean, that was to happen.
Because he won't
Darwin Núñez, who'd want him back, for God's sake? Oh,
better off putting Kel on.
What?
We'll be better putting you on the pitch, won't we, Kel?
What, with my knees?
Just use your hands. You're allowed to use your handball now, aren't you?
I'm telling you,
go in goal. I used to make a good goalkeeper.
Ekitike's going, mate.
Rav, gun, do your history. Never mind, bloody. You just worry about your German team that you're supporting in the World Cup.
Yeah, in Rome. Well, they won 7-1 today, Papa Charles.
Yeah, well, Rav was celebrating like a lunatic about it. Fraud.
Who's cheering on the Krauts?
Ravi.
Ravi. He wants Germany to win over England.
No.
You know why? Because you've got Florian Wirtz there, isn't it?
He's not back in Netherlands tonight when half of the Liverpool squad are playing in it.
Germany will be one of the last teams that I'd want to win the World Cup. Sorry.
Rav thinks the English like the Germans. I said, go and do your history.
Let me try find.
I mean, obviously, for me, it's England and Portugal. Yeah, they're the two. I also have a third team. Yeah, and that's only because it's everyone's favorite anyway. Brazil, they're the three for me.
Yeah,
they're the three. And by the way, on those three clubs, we're doing a World Cup thing at work, innit? So we end up allowed to have three teams in it. So surprise, surprise, I drew England, Portugal, and Brazil. How about that? Not bad, isn't it?
Three, mate. That's pretty good in a sweepstake.
Not bad. Yeah. So because of the company I work for, we've got some really good prizes that are up for grabs. Whoever wins it. So I'm looking forward to that.
My Morrison's More card told me to pick Brazil, and last year I said Brazil as well, so I'm stuck with that.
Okay, yeah, guys.
You see Brazil last night, though, they struggled, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did.
Very good at all. Not convincing.
With my friend.
Right, Kel,
what are you playing?
Girls, DJ,
Roblox. You're playing Roblox.
Right, James Pearce of our Athletic has pulled the idea of Darwin Núñez returning to Liverpool on a free transfer this summer. That ridiculous idea, he told the Walk-On podcast. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that. Right? There is very, very good reason why Liverpool got rid of Darwin Núñez, but I've seen some people say, "Oh, you just get him back on a short-term basis until Ekitike is fit again." Right? On what planet? Yeah, had your contract ripped in his Saudi, so he would want massive signing on a fee. even if you could get him from a nothing, would want massive wages and probably a 4-year contract. However, the crazy rumors have heard in the last few weeks that it's right up there. Guess that is a no then, yeah? On what planet? Yeah, this is from this guy here, yeah, who's a Liverpool, right? But now, listen to this, right? Where is it? Where it came this earlier today. Ekitike leaving Liverpool, right? To replace Darwin Núñez. I saw it earlier. And
Well, why does he want to leave, Dan? Well, what's the reasons?
Well, it is why Ekitike wants to leave. It's because you don't want to be second fiddle playing striker for Isak coming back next season.
I
Was that
also,
Max
And he don't want to sit on the bench.
to be fair to that, Dan, on what you just said there, the reason why I think they're going for someone like Darwin Núñez as a short term, my understanding is Ikakite's bad injury. He's going to be. They're not sure how long his injury's out for. He's out for quite some time, and I think Liverpool said they were going to bring in a short term fix until he's fully fit. So if he is fully fit, that's when you're probably going to see what's going to happen after that, because I think he'll come back probably in the middle of the new season. I'm not sure how long. Whether he's had. I think he's had an operation done anyway. I'm not sure how long he's out. I think he's out. I think they said he was out for the rest of this season, which is just gone. I'm not sure if it's going to the beginning of this season as well. He might be out, I think, August as well. He could be back for September. So I think that's the reason why they're bringing in someone like a Darwin Núñez in there as a short-term
the problem
fix.
is both their strikers, Isak and Ekitike, have both been nothing but injured for most of the time for Liverpool, have they?
Correct. That's correct. Yeah, that's right. Both of them have been.
But Darwin Núñez, you might as well have Robert Fleck or something up front.
Dan, that guy you had on your screen a minute ago, it was on the page before, like the black guy. It looked a spitting image of Max.
Joby McCall.
Yeah. Got Max's double.
Max double. What are you on about? What? Joby McCall? You think he looks like Max?
No, not that one. No. It was like a lighter skin.
Ashley Barnes from Liverpool. I had Ashley Barnes. You reckon he looks like Max?
I don't know. I don't know if that's his name.
Yeah, Barnes. He used to play for Liverpool back in his prime day. Don't you know Barnes? Who Barnes is?
John. You mean John Barnes?
Yeah, John Barnes. Yeah, John Barnes.
Yeah, I know John Barnes.
Yeah, but I wouldn't recognise him now. Oh, Somerville just scored. Fuck you, Somerville.
Oh, he just scored for Holland.
Ugh.
Oh, good goal.
Dusty West Ham.
Oh, give over, man. I told you, Papa Charles, it wasn't for West Ham. Even John Terry's going off on one now. On Marco suddenly moved to this. He says, opposite disgrace, it's shame. Yesterday, he's speaking to Yesterday, he's speaking to Abi Alonso, telling people he lost Chelsea today. He's signing for Real Madrid. That's a betrayal. Simple as that. Chelsea fans back him through difficult moments, saying his name, defending him when people mocked him, and this how he repays them. Very disgusting to witness. We hold him a high value, and he repays Chelsea fans like this. Shameful. Told you, there's a lot of snakes at Chelsea Football Club, mate. There's a lot of snakes.
But you see, the thing of all, I think the reason why I'm not calling him too much of a snake, and I said it earlier on before, I think we all knew last season he did say him and his partner, they did say they want to go back to Spain.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I can't knock him for that reason. You know, everyone said he was going to Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. I mean, Barcelona was his first choice because obviously he came through the ranks then. He wanted to always go back there. For whatever reason or another, Barcelona haven't coughed up the money, but Real Madrid have. But then again, for someone who said that he wanted to go back to Barcelona, but yet he's ended up at Real Madrid, probably the worst enemy to go to out of those two clubs, right? Yeah. It's a bit of a different one. But then again, comes down to Chelsea. Chelsea have accepted the offer they got for him. So again, this is on Chelsea for accepting the offer because, you know, it came down to either we accept the offer and we gave our word to him that we were going to do that, or he stays around and we're keeping an unhappy play at the football club. Do you know what I mean? So, Yeah, that's why I think maybe, you know, that's why I'm not so harsh on Cucurella, because I know it came out yesterday that he's had a talk with Javi Alonso, he's had this and this and that, but we always knew at the back of his mind, we always knew if the right offer comes in for him, he's going to be sold. And Real Madrid made that offer. So you can't knock him for that. But I can understand where John Terry's coming from as well at the same time, because let's be real, when he was going through his tough time and everyone was cussing and putting him down, the whole Chelsea fans stuck by him. But it's one of those things, isn't it?
And
Big
we're
up
yet
to-
to find out whether it's 100% true as well.
Yeah.
True. Very close up. Here we go. Big up to Sean Bernal. Do you see Mike Pendis being our number one, Dan? No, I don't, mate. I think he'd be a second. He'd be our second main goalkeeper. Beat Sanchez stage. I don't think Sanchez gets sold in the summer. I'll be happy, but I don't think Sanchez is leaving this summer.
I think Sanchez is at the club at the beginning of the season. He'll be the number one.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will take too much to bring Penders in if Sanchez starts doing his flappy stuff for too many games.
I'll be real with both of you.
Oh my God.
I'll be real with all of you. I'm going through the opposite. I actually think Penders is coming in to be the number one. I think it'll be Sanchez sitting on the bench.
You could be right, mate. I wouldn't cry at that. I wouldn't cry.
I think if Sanchez would be gone then if he does that, because he don't think. Apparently, 6 hours ago, they're looking to get Pickford in.
Oh yeah, would you have him?
He's not a bad goalkeeper.
Not a bad goal. Of course I would.
No, I think he's an all right keeper.
He's just
I think he's better than what we got, obviously. But
I'll still for me, I'd still go all out for
They'll keep more clean sheets than Sanchez for sure.
I mean, for me, I'd still go all out for Diogo Costa for me personally, because I think he's better. But
yeah, good keeper.
The other goalkeeper is the Moroccan goalkeeper that played last night for Morocco. We were linked with him as well, weren't we? I know he's playing in the Saudi league at the moment. Is it Bonner? Is that his name?
Bonner, yeah,
wasn't it? Bonner.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad player either. You know,
Yeah, Bonner.
His Japan goalkeeper looks decent and all, to be fair.
He's linked with United, you know that?
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was thinking with Chelsea, but now he's linked to United.
So where is he actually? Because he's black, isn't he?
Yeah, that same one. Yeah, but apparently he done really well against England, didn't he? When they played him, and I think he's been. And I think is he playing at Parma? Isn't he at Parma currently?
Is he actually Japanese?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he's got half Japanese in him. Yeah. But yeah, he's at Parma currently, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's decent.
Yeah.
Barcelona closely monitoring Bournemouth forward Johnny Cooper as an alternative to Julian Alves.
That wouldn't surprise me.
If Musso goes on the market, Chelsea have to go for him. They have to, without a doubt.
Who's that?
Musso, he's Atletico second keeper, but he's not far off Oblak, to be fair. Occasionally, he's very decent goalkeeper.
Where's he from? Chelsea?
He is Argentina.
No, is he?
He's in the World Cup, actually.
Oh, is he Martinez's number 2, is he?
Well, yeah, he could be. I don't know whether he'd get picked for number 1. I don't know.
Martinez
Sorry, quickly, I'm just looking for Barcola's thing about Chelsea. And then
Martinez is going to Juventus, isn't he? Martinez is going to Juventus, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Well, there's talk,
yeah.
Big up to United States. They're live now. Gosh, there, man. Oh, where's this bloody Barcola? There was a story about Barcola coming to Chelsea. Would you take Barcola?
I would have him. 100%.
But I'll take him if he can sort out his final product. He's all right at getting past people and doing all the skills and stuff, but he's shooting and crossing need improvement. If he can sort that out, I'd have him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says bombshell, yeah? From another person. Chelsea are in the race for Bradley Barcola, and this could be in the left wing solution that Fabio Alonso have been waiting for. Chelsea have a serious left winger problem. Cucurella is leaving. Gittins been inconsistent. The position need a quality solution, and Barcola ticks every box. PSG offered Barcola a new 5-year deal with a massive salary increase and promised to build the team around him, and he still hasn't signed the reason. Permanently interested and decides for a new challenge. That tells you everything. This man wants out. PSG have made their position clear. If Barcola doesn't sign by June, he goes straight onto the transfer list. Chelsea remain firmly in the race, and reports indicate Barcola is open to the move. Liverpool have called their interest, leaving Chelsea and Arsenal as the two clubs ready to spend big. This is from goal.com to India. What does Barcola bring? 22-year-old, he is in his prime, back-to-back Champions League winner, France international, direct explosive, a nightmare for defenders. The left wing has been Chelsea's biggest headache for 2 seasons. Barcola isn't just a solution; he is an upgrade on everything they had in that position. PSG deadline is now. Chelsea need to act fast. Are Chelsea fans excited about this one?
But there's 2 things there, Dan, that you mentioned. You mentioned Arsenal and Liverpool.
Yeah.
If they are genuinely interested, what do you think our chances are of getting him, mate?
1%.
True.
They will pay higher transfer. They will pay higher wages. They've got Champions League football. We don't stand a
Arsenal
chance,
have obviously
do we?
got a bit more money as well after winning the Premier League.
Well, that's it. They're loaded. So they've got so much more to offer than us. He's not going to come to us.
Okay, DJ just sent me this. New Barcelona have sent an offer with 50 million from Garnacho, but Chelsea will not sell for less than 55 million.
What a stupid thing to do there, mate.
Fucking hell.
It's not April Fool's Day again, is it?
Look at the picture and all.
It's a Chelsea forum that have come out and said it, you know.
Oh, my.
Looks like he's doing ballet dancing or something on the floor.
They've got over 265k followers, man. I don't know how true. I've got to see who else is putting that story out. But
we are still 10 subscribers from 500. And yeah, I know.
If they put 50 million on the table, say it was true, okay, I'm saying, and you're turning down 50 million for Garnacho, are you idiots or what? You got him for how much? 45? You're gaining 5 million. You're gaining 5 million profit. Sell him, man. If Barcelona
sell him.
I know. But is it true? Come on.
Well, I mean, look, I find it funny, but he's the kind of player that could fit in at Barcelona, you know, under Flick's way of playing football.
He'd probably do really well.
True, mate. 50 million, they should be snapping their hands off if it's true.
Get rid of him, man. Sell him.
Barcelona think they're getting everyone this season.
Well, Barcelona won the league.
I don't care.
Not proper Chelsea.
Barcelona bigger than Atletico Madrid.
You know what? He's one player, proper Chelsea. I'd love them to go and get him if they want it. If they want him, mate, take him.
Yeah,
all day.
Happy, man.
as long as he don't go to Atletico, I'm happy.
Do you know what to go and do? Go and get that left back who they might be selling. Is it Balde? Go and ask for him. It's part of the deal.
Yeah.
Ideal replacement for Cucurella, man. Then they can go all out and get Gramonde. They can go out and get Gramonde to Barcelona. Then we'll take Balde off their hands.
Would you take Ferran Torres?
Ferran Torres. I thought he'd done well, man. I thought he was very unlucky at Manchester City. Was
He's
it?
been a quality player. I like him.
He's been terrible for all the Barcelona fans want him out.
Has he even had a chance? But does he get regular opportunity to play?
Yeah.
He gets some games, mate. Yeah.
He's had a terrible couple of seasons.
Yeah, look at this. Anthony Gordon, Barcelona, 80 million. Edison, Manchester United, 40 million. Jeremy Jacket, Liverpool, 60 million. Giovanni Quenda, Chelsea, 43. Mark Cucurella, Real Madrid, 55. And add-on, 60. That's like 60 million. I don't know why I put that. Mohamed Salah on still free agent. And now Barcelona has just signed this guy here.
Oh, Ben Jacobs has just put
Spurs.
Yeah.
How much are you paying for a Junior Grimaldo? Well, they're offering 60. They're offering like less than 25, 30 million for him. So I'll still take it no matter what.
He-
20.
You know,
He's also another favourite for
25
Atletico.
million taken.
I'd take him, but he's also now obviously Cucurella's gone to Barca. Atletico looking at him now as a favourite.
who's that?
Grimildo.
Yeah,
Oh,
Atletico. He won't go Atletico Madrid. He'll come Chelsea with Alonso. I don't think he'll go Atletico Madrid.
This is a question I wanted to ask you, folks. Do you think Alonso, if he is given the power he's been promised, do you think he's likely to bring in some players from previous clubs, Leverkusen, Real Madrid? And if so, which players are more likely to come?
Gamaldo, because Gamaldo said how much he would love to go back working with Alonso. Then that centre back from Real Madrid. What's it? I can't remember. Jason.
Tyson.
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 The former Bournemouth centre back, right?
Oh, Dean Huyson, isn't it? Yeah.
Dean
Huyson.
Huyson. And then that winger, or striker type, that young kid.
Who's the big striker that he had up front at Leverkusen? What's his name?
Boniface.
Yeah. What about him? Would you have him?
No.
If you ask me to choose between him and Victor Osimhen, it's not Victor Osimhen any day of the week.
But who would be cheaper? Who would be cheaper? That's the thing.
Obviously, Boniface would be cheaper. Do I think he'll be coming in to do well at Chelsea? I don't think he's a bad player. I think he can come, but for me, look, if you're going to ask me to choose any play, if you're going to get another striker in, then go and get me Endrick from Real Madrid. I choose him over Boniface any day of the week.
Yeah.
And I think Jose would sell him as well, because I don't think Jose will play him being a young kid. I don't think he'll get much game time at Real Madrid.
Yeah, he's not under
Jose.
is he? Jose.
This is where Alonso might have been smart, or Chelsea could have thrown, when they came in for Cucurella and they asked for a player, should have gone and asked for Endrick. That's what they could have gone and done. But they didn't do that.
Well, apparently we were sniffing at him before, weren't we? Like we're sniffing at everybody,
Oh yeah. That's all we do. That's all we do. That's all we do. Sniff around players, mate.
Window shop.
Yeah.
We're interested, or we're thinking of, or something.
Yeah, that's the one. And what was that funny one? What was the last one they came out with? The one that we were linked with that, and the way that it was worded, I think it was. What was his name? I mean, that apparently Chelsea were thinking of putting an offer in for him.
Yeah, well, don't think. You either do or don't. You know
exactly. Do you know what I mean? He was a good player as well. I can't remember the player's name now. I'll come to me in a minute. But
DJ, do you want to read this?
Which one?
Sent me? Well, you just sent me on Matchday Central about
hold on a second. Yeah. Let me get it up for you, bro. What I sent you because I've. Yeah. So basically, it says here that Enzo Fernandez is understood to be eager for a move to Real Madrid and has never hidden his admiration for the Spanish giants. Chelsea remain relaxed about the situation, but would consider their sale if there is a 120 million valuation met. Real Madrid are still assessing the midfield market and deciding which profile best fits their long-term plans. That's done by Ben Jacobs. He's come out and said that.
Do you think he's a Jose player, though?
I don't think he is personally. I don't think Jose wants him. I think he's a club signing personally.
I just can't see him paying 120 for him. And obviously they put the 150 in for Alvarez. Well, it worked out about 120 really. Obviously that was rejected, but then they said that they wouldn't pay no more for him. So I can't see him paying 120 for Enzo when he's nowhere near as the level as Alvarez. No. I know they're different positions, but
I don't know. I think, like I said, the only way they're going to get that deal done is if Real Madrid pay less but throw in a player worth that valuation, or worth.
I think PSG would.
But then you look at that midfield at PSG properties, and I'm thinking, who would he get? Who would he go by in that midfield?
Yeah, they got anyone going?
Is so great.
Who is he going to displace? I don't think he'll displace anyone, will he?
I mean, I know Real Madrid were looking at Vitinha, but I know they're not selling him. They've already come out and said that they're not selling. He's not for sale. I don't know who else can go in there. I don't know who else he can go and replace because let's be real. Any of their midfielders, I'll take over Enzo Fernandez any day of the week. So by
100%.
saying that, by saying
Absolutely.
that, he'll be worth not even going there, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
it's a weird one. It's a weird one. I mean, I think, like I said, I think they're not going to get the big money they want from him. I think in the end he'll go for around about the 90 million, 100 million mark. But then I say that, but then they got the right price they wanted for Cucurella, didn't they? In the end,
Yeah.
so.
But what is it? They've only got to make 77 million, and then they go into profit zone, don't they?
Yeah,
They get under because of the book value and the time he's
Yeah.
already spent at the club. I think if someone comes in with 90 to 100, I said it earlier, I think they will probably sell him 90 to 100.
The City were
Yeah.
also looking, wasn't they?
they were
Mm.
looking at him.
But if he
But
wants
then you-
Spain, then he's going to probably turn that down, isn't he? Really?
But I see
Yeah.
he's looking into Nottingham Forest midfielder. What's his name? Anderson, in it, and they want 100 and something million for him as well.
120 million plus, 120
Yeah.
million plus add-ons.
Yeah,
Prices are ridiculous.
crazy money, isn't it? It's crazy money.
You got
for
that West Ham player, Fernandez, 85 million. Absolutely not. Ridiculous.
It's gone mental, isn't it?
Stupid money.
Stupid.
And Man United will pay that, it seems.
Yeah. For a player that's been relegated twice.
Mm.
I'm gonna go around the panel quickly, and I want your honest opinion. Who do you think's the next? Who do you think who'll be our next replacement for Cucurella for a left back? So I'll go with you, DJ. Who would you replace?
I think. Can I give options? I've got any options, Dan. I would have to give
Yeah,
a proper
options.
one. I think it's in the
Yeah,
panel.
options. What player do you think might come in?
I think it's between two, and until I actually see the Lewis Hall deal 100% done, and he's signed and holding the United shirt up, I'm still going to put him in that list. So it's between Lewis Hall, Arojo, and Gramonde are my three that are going to come, I think.
Okay. Kel?
Well, I don't know what this Arojo's like. Where's he from? Is it Porto or Sporting?
Sporting Lisbon.
Is he tasty?
He's okay. He's done well for them. He's all right.
How old is he?
I think he's around about 23, 24. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's in the zone, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is. Let me double check. But go on, carry on. I'll tell you.
Who's the guy at Leverkusen again? Is it Grimaldo? Whatever.
Grimaldo. He's 30 years old.
It wouldn't surprise me if they bring him in, like I said earlier, to bring Hato through a bit more, the bit of experience to hold his hand, as it were. Apart from that, I don't know any other left backs that could be going. I don't.
Papa Charles?
Yeah, I'm Lewis Hall. I've been saying Lewis Hall for a long while, and same as DJ, unless it's official, then I'll stick Lewis Hall on the list and Grimildo as well, because of his. I know we don't often go for experienced players, but I feel like they have to, just because we need someone to help Hato along the way.
Yeah, I mean, is how genuine is this Man United link? I mean, if they are genuinely interested, he's going to pick them over us all day long, isn't he?
How much is they looking for?
Don't know.
So if they're going for that Fernandez as well for 80 fucking £5 million, are they going to afford Lewis Hall as well?
That's the thing.
He's got to be at least 650, 60 more, the way he's been this season.
What, Lewis Hall?
Yeah, he must be about 60, I would thought.
He's been one of their best players this season, hasn't he? So, been very consistent. Should have been in the England squad as far as I'm concerned, but there you go.
Yeah, I'll agree on that. It is everywhere on Man United's website. Lewis Hall to Manchester United, here we go. 60 million and add-ons, agreed personal terms, still medical nets. Despite interest from Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid and Barcelona, Hull chose Old Trafford. Who's signing for United's future?
It could still fall through, though. That's the thing. It could still all fall through. And obviously, Lewis Hall has played for Chelsea.
wishful thinking, darling, isn't it?
He might want to come back to Chelsea. He's played for us before.
Mm.
Tell a lie. He's 26 years old. Sorry, Kel. Maxi Arojo.
Arojo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So he's more or less, along Cucurella's 27, right? So he's 26. So yeah, that could be a good replacement.
Is he a similar styled player to Cucurella, or is he a little bit different?
He's what I say. He's a similar player to Cucurella. He does. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he does get into defenders' faces. He does get into people's faces. Yeah, I'll give him that much. I mean, I think we saw him against Arsenal. He was getting into all the Arsenal players' faces quite a lot. So he's one of those that will
shithousery, does he?
Yeah, I mean, the only difference is he doesn't have long hair for him to be pulled on the floor like Paul Cucurella did.
It says
Depends
there,
what the play as well.
Chelsea by the looks of it in that picture.
it says here on the transfer thing, Chelsea are assessing Sporting CP defender Max Arojo as the potential replacement for Mark Cucurella. The Uruguay international has emerged as a leading candidate should Cucurella leave Stamford Bridge and mix links with a return to Spain. Arojo has an 18 million release clause. All three reports suggest a fee between 35 million and 50 million could be enough to secure his signature this summer. And
is he actually Spanish then? Or is he Portuguese?
No, he's
Uruguayan.
Uruguayan.
Oh, is he? Oh, but he'll be Spanish speaking though, won't he?
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah.
Maybe
that could be down to Alonso then. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends what left back as well we sort of get in, because if Alonso is going to play a different style of football with the potential three at the back and wing backs, is he going to pick in like a left back that can play that? I think you'll soon realise what style of football he ends up playing if we do end up getting a left back.
If you're playing wing back, you want people with a bit of pace, don't you? Has this guy got pace? This Arojo, is he nippy? Or is he more like an Alonso, that Marcus Alonso?
He's quite nippy. I mean, he's compared to Alonso, he's faster than Alonso. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So he has got something about him, but I think he also might be taller than Alonso as well. I think he might have a bit of height on him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and he's saying the same because we're hearing that they're looking at Demandi as well for the centre back from Sporting.
That could be. Well, that would not be a bad deal. A double deal if we get both of them in.
Oh my God, what a goal! Wow.
Well done, Japan.
Wow.
Oh, it took a bit of a deflection, didn't it? Again.
That was a good header, though.
What's this going on? Oh yeah, it's on the floor. Is it on BBC One?
ITV.
ITV, mate. Yeah.
I'm missing it.
It's only got a few minutes left.
I only wanted to do half an hour and a half of on Cucurella, and it's gone to about 2 hours late. But it's been a good show again. Like we can't be a good show, man.
The only problem with Arojo is he's got an 80 million release clause.
Yeah, but he just said there it'll cost 35 to 50 million.
Yeah,
they won't spend that.
It was deflected, wasn't it?
Oh, Japan! What goal?
It was a bit deflected. I didn't see that, but it was still a good goal.
I mean,
all goals are good goals.
Going on with Netherlands. Big ups to everyone in the chat as well, man.
They made 50 million on Cucurella, and they're going to go and spend 30 million pound more on Arojo. I can't see that. Can you?
No.
Grimaldo would be the only option. He knows exactly what Xavi wants. Spot on, Rasta. Transfer window opens tomorrow. Done. Well, transfers open tomorrow. So what we can do, because Daddy Spurs will come on as well. So what we could do is do the transfer on Wednesday night, and we could actually officially find out what actually Chelsea doing now they sold Cucurella.
Yeah,
but
when does Alonso's contract actually start, by the way?
1st of July.
If the transfer window opens tomorrow and he's not actually officially in charge for the next couple of weeks, do you think he has behind the scenes had words, written lists and stuff?
Yeah,
for the ownership?
100%.
I
Yeah.
think he's given players that the other left back we didn't talk about on here that we're linked with heavily is Cambiasso from Juventus.
Okay.
That's another boy. That's another
Don't
one to
want
look
him.
out for. That's another
Don't
one to
want
look
him.
out for.
I've heard something like that, and I've heard quite a few people saying no, thank you.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
he's a cheaper option probably out of
And he's
the
young.
players we're coming.
And
He's
he's
not
young
old.
as well.
He's not old, bruv. He's not old. He's not old.
Ain't got no experience. He's young.
Yeah, but how good is he though? That's the thing.
He ain't good. He ain't good.
No, I'm just saying
As
he's
a
just one
Francis
player.
got to be leaving Chelsea, I bet it will be gone. Good luck. If he goes, he goes. Dan, I don't care. If he goes, he goes. But
Yeah, don't worry. We got Barco. Whoopee.
Barker,
He's actually 26 years old. Andrea Cambiasso. He's actually 26. He's actually quite tall as well. He looks a bit. If you look at him, he actually looks at. He's got the height of you know who? Do you know our former Serbian midfielder? What was his name?
Matic.
He looks like he's got the same height as Matic.
Jack.
That's
Matic was about 6'3", 6'4", wasn't he? Nemanja Matic.
This guy's tall like that as well, mate.
Jack,
Right,
I
he's a
didn't
left
think you
back.
supported Chelsea no more.
Yeah, he don't support Chelsea no, because he was saying when on his TikTok earlier, Chelsea was going London is wed, and that Saka's better than Prime Hazard, and
Yeah.
he was going right mad one.
Oh, by the way, where did Jack go?
I don't know. He was 1 minute here and then he just left.
His mum probably. Jack, did you get hooked?
Oh yeah, probably. And then also he did a TikTok live afterwards.
Did he?
Yeah, but Jack, you got to back your play. You love Enzo Fernandez. Real Madrid, no Arsenal, Jack with more clubs.
Oh, this is something. One player I wanted to ask you that came up. We've all heard of. Gusto may be going. What's your thoughts on that, guys?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Gusto.
Let him go.
Yeah, I'll have a party.
But that's the thing. If we let him go and Cucurella, we're really short on both sides, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. But people wanted Gusto gone. And I
Or
think
are they going to try and push Achimpongers back up on the right-hand side when he should really be a centre-back?
That's what I said to Dan yesterday.
Yeah, on your show on TikTok. But then why I say about Josh Champong, he gets slated at the right back.
That's it. He's more centre-back, isn't he? But I wouldn't surprise me if they try and push him to play on the right more, which they have done on occasions, and it hasn't made him look good.
It made him look crap even more, and it's making him worse.
Yeah.
And even Gusto in that position is way better than Josh Champong. But
I think Achimpong's better playing on the right side of a back three than he is playing as a right back with a back four, if you know what I mean.
I think if Gusto has a good World Cup, someone will take him.
I hope so, because I haven't rated him for 2 seasons now.
Nah.
Jack. Do you know what? I'm going to have to feel sorry for you because you and Ravi's been calling out Charles a fraud for a long time. But
we're looking at Morgan. We're looking at Morgan Gibbs White as well.
I can't play it on there, Chelsea. The club, but it don't support.
Would you have Morgan Gibbs White?
I'll edit it.
I think he's been excellent for Nottingham Forest. I'll be real with you. Since he's gone there, do I think he can come into Chelsea and do well? Maybe he's a Cole Palmer backup.
Where would you play him though? Where do you think he could play for us?
That's the thing. That'd be the attacking midfield role, wouldn't it? It'll be Cole Palmer's role, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll take Mason Clark from Coventry as the winger.
No chance. Oh yeah, that's a full no chance.
I'll tell you what, he's better than fucking Garnacho and Gittins put together.
What about Scott from Bournemouth? Big up to Sean. Dan, do you see Mike Pendis being our number one goalkeeper this season? So we already spoke about it when you weren't here, mate. DJ said it could be number one over Sanchez, but if he's number one, then Sanchez could get sold. We have been speaking about goalkeepers, Sean. You haven't been. You missed it, mate. We were speaking about goalkeepers earlier. But
I think didn't you say, DJ? You reckon that Mike Penders may start for us? Was it you?
I think I've got a feeling he's going to come in and be number one next season. I really do.
It wouldn't surprise me, but I still think Sanchez will be the start. But if Penders is in, Penders is in. You know, it is what it is.
Well, it might shock us all. He might go in for Kingski and he'll be number one.
Oh boy,
Kingski.
The Spurs goalkeeper.
Oh no!
But our luck, we might instead of Kingski, we might get that other one.
Proper Chelsea. You showing your Tottenham
Yeah,
thing again.
yeah,
Let's see there now.
She's going with Spursy on us, isn't she?
Oh God. Hey, but listen, here's some news. I mean, the 4 left backs that have been talking here now, I've been mentioning are Hernandez. Now Theo Hernandez is now thrown in the list. Yeah.
Where's he from, DJ?
Theo Hernandez. I think he's French, isn't he?
Yeah, who's he play for?
Is it PSG or is it AC Milan? One of the two, I can't remember.
Yeah, Hernandez, what I was talking about earlier. I will take him in a heartbeat.
You got Hernandez. You got another guy called Truffet. Don't know who that dude is. Is he played for Bournemouth? Is that the Bournemouth one?
Yeah, Bournemouth.
And then you got Grimaldo and Hall. They're the 4 been mentioned on here.
Chelsea to our die.
Which then tells me, as you always do, you put that means none of those 4 are going to be coming to Chelsea.
Well, what makes you say that, mate?
Because that's always the case. The 4 players that we're linked with here are not going to be the ones that are not going to come. They're not going to be the ones we get. Always the case, isn't it?
Well, interested, highly thought of, associated with, looking at.
Yeah. Oh, now all of a sudden Arsenal are looking at. Here we go. So Arsenal are now looking at our target. They're looking at Gula from Real Madrid.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen it.
Even Yildiz, Yildiz was with us. They want Yildiz all of a sudden.
Yeah, they want Yildiz. Yeah.
Isn't Arda Gula a more right-sided player?
Yeah.
They got Saka and Madueke, so why would they want Arda Gula?
Because we're going for him, so they want to try and.
No, Arsenal want him.
So are you saying Arsenal are going to want to do to us what we've done to many teams and just bought players to stop them getting them?
That's exactly what's happening with Atletico and Barcelona at the minute. That's what Atletico's media put out, saying like that's karma for stealing all our academy players.
So it's like Arsenal when we hijack Madrid. Now Arsenal trying to hijack players off us.
Yep.
So
we didn't want Madrid.
So do you remember? Did you guys watch the Morocco-Brazil game yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that kid? Do you remember that kid, Boa Abouadi?
Yeah, a great game. Best player on the pitch.
Well, here we go. Right, this is an exclusive coming out, and this is what I was trying to say to Dan earlier on, and to the others on our WhatsApp call earlier on. He's basically come out and said this. He's basically said, Abouadi said, growing up, I watched Chelsea a lot. I'm a big fan of the club, and everyone in my family supports Chelsea. I'm still at the start of my journey, so I don't want to rush things, but I'm always dreamed of playing for the club I love. I promised my parents that I will do everything impossible to one day play for Chelsea. So he wants to come to Chelsea. Now I'm seeing today
about 18, 19 or something as well, isn't he?
But and the funny thing of all is we're getting called out and laughed at by all these Arsenal and Liverpool fans and Man United fans for going for kids, right? And here we go. I'm seeing Liverpool and Arsenal both made £60 million offer deals for this kid, right? And all of a sudden they're now going for the kids. So what are we doing here? It's about bringing experienced players in, right? Well, they're going and buying a kid now, aren't they? 60 million. So why are people not laughing at them? Do you know what I mean? But when it's Chelsea, we get mocked to the, to wear blue in the face. Oh, you're buying kids. Well, look, they're going for the same kid we want.
Let them trust their process now.
Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, honestly. I'll send it to you, Dan.
Yeah, guys. What we'll do then, because I'm going to end the stream here, lads, because it's been over 2 hours and 30 minutes, but it's been a great stream. We'll be doing one. We'll be doing one on Wednesday, and then what you sent me tonight, we'll talk about that as well.
Take them to the kitchen.
DJ, we'll speed up Wednesday night because there's no other things to talk about before the transfer market actually opens tomorrow. But everyone in the chat, man, it's been a blessing, man. Big ups to Ravi, big ups to Jack, who also came on as a panelist earlier. Big ups to Daniel Knight. Big up to Sean Benoel. Big up to Rasta Pasta 10. Big up to United States and Chelsea. Who else? Big up to Naima Ferrari. Big ups to you as well. Big ups to Luca Talks Arsenal. My son Lewis. Kel Talks as well in the is one of my panelists. Big ups to you. My Paul YT. Big ups to you as well. Yeah, man. Everyone in the chat, man. Big ups to you, man. Thanks for the love and support, like always. Make sure you smash them like and subscribe button as well. I'm turning away from 500, so please, guys, if you're looking at my video, who's not following me, it's free of charge. Just smash that subscribe button, and it's free of charge of hitting them likes as well, man. It's been a great stream. We've talked a few things, and if you want to look at the VAR rules from what's changing in the Premier League for next season, that's my show from last night's one, so it was brilliant as well for that. But yeah, DJ, where can I find you, buddy?
Yeah, as always, bro. Thanks for having me on your stream as always.
You're welcome, mate.
Here chatting to you, bruv, to Kel Talks Chelsea, and obviously Proper Chelsea. Big up to all of you, and big up to everyone in the comments. Please smash and subscribe to the channel. As we said, we're not far away from 500 subscribers on here, so please make that happen when you can. And if not yourselves, bring others to come on here and support the channel, what Dan does for the community and what he does, talking Chelsea. With the transfer news coming up now, you're probably going to get a lot more videos coming out and more streams on the players that we sign and players that are going. And also all the transfer market that's happening as well in the transfer market. So it'll be covering all other teams. So basically, hope we see you all on here. As always, you can find me on X, which is at Chelsea at DJ SavJ. On there, literally, I'll have all the talks of talking all things Chelsea, all other transfer news that comes out. It's been going on with other football clubs as well. The World Cup, obviously, be following that greatly. See what plays a lot of our clubs are going to be signing from there when that finishes. But yeah, it's been a great stream as always, Dan. And it's a pleasure being on here with you, as I said. And look forward to the next stream, bruv. Big up to you.
Before anything, before I pass over to Cal.
Blue Co out.
Blue Co. Who's been in the World Cup for you before I pass it on to Cal? Yeah, World Cup. Who's been in it?
For me personally, God, mate, it's a tough one. My heart on my sleeve, I want obviously England and Portugal because of my heritage and obviously being from England as well, born here. But if I had to put my head on, I'm probably going to say France. Probably France to win the World Cup.
Big ups to DJ, man. Big ups to you, DJ. Kel Talks, it's been a wonderful, man, to have you on again, mate.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me back on, mate. Big up to yourself, DJ and Proper Chelsea. So Jack for the short while that he was on tonight, and everyone in the chat. Big up to you all. You'll find me on Kel Talks Chelsea. I've had a little bit of a break for one reason or another recently. I will be back at some stage. But yeah, go and have a look at Kel Talks Chelsea on YouTube. There's plenty for you to watch at the minute. But as I say, I'll be back again at some stage. Also, World Cup. England first, obviously, I'd like to win, but I can't see it. But my other two choices will be between Portugal and Spain. That's with my heart, but with my head, and it's going to upset DJ, I think Argentina may retain the trophy this time round. So that's who I think will win, not who I want. And also, as always, win, lose or draw, it's Blue Co at.
Big ups to you, Carl, man. Big ups to you on the charts, mate. Pop a Chelsea forward. Put your camera on so they can see you. Where you can end it.
Listen, I cannot put my camera on right now.
I forgot your top.
Where's those railings, girl? Come on. Let's see.
Go on. Where's them shining teeth? You Tottenham forward. No joking. Where can I find you, Papa Chelsea?
You can find me on Proper Chelsea 94 on YouTube and over on TikTok. You can find me on Chelsea Talks Football. I have actually set up an X account, believe it or not. But I couldn't tell you the username yet.
Oh, God's sake. Oh, wow.
Appreciate you having me on, Dan, as always. Sorry I'm late. I had a few errands to run and sort of school bits out for the kids. But
You didn't have your dad round, did you?
World Cup. I mean, of course, I want England. It's not going to happen. My Morrison's More card told me Morrison. My Morrison's More card told me Brazil, and about a year ago I said Brazil will probably win the World Cup, but I might have to retrack on that. So my other two would be probably Spain, and I'm Spain or Argentina.
Spain or Argentina. Thank you very much, Papa Charles. It's been a pleasure. You have to screenshot your X, and what I'll do, I'll go follow you on X and that, and then so we can put it there, and I can help you with that as well. But big up,
yeah, you'll have to tell me. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing on there.
Yeah, I'll help you out. Don't worry, I'll help you out. But stay back when we end the stream. Stay backstage, so I can add you out, and then we can speak a little bit, and then we'll end this thing. But big ups to you, man. Yeah, man. Big ups to everyone. Let me put me on full screen. Like people say, yeah. No matter what, right? Blue car out, clown out. We see things they will never see. Yeah, not they. Yeah, they will never see. Right. This is one for for DJ South because he loves that. Fuck off, Todd Bowley, you fucking wanker, even though he's not there now. He's split down. And then fuck off, Egg Barley. Get out of our club. Bunch of fucking clowns. You better fucking leave the club. Alongside needs to say. And Anthony Taylor, you ball forward. I hope you never fucking be in charge for Chelsea football again. London is blue. Just remember that. Remember, keep what's going on here? You'll keep in front of them. We'll keep winning them. Always Chelsea is always blue. So no matter what, blue car out. But yeah, man, it's been a great stream, guys. Keep up the tune. Got a show on Wednesday with Deji Spurs, hopefully as well. And Papa Chelsea might be on as well as a forward. There's Tottenham in the skies. Then we got DJ back from his illness, catching them fishing wood flies. Then we got Kel Talks back again as the only one and only Papa Chelsea. And then yeah, man, up the Chelsea. Make sure you hit them likes and big ups to everyone. Let's see if Chelsea could get a decent replacement left back against for Cucurella. And my World Cup, I'm still going ahead. It's going to be Argentina. Argentina or France winning the World Cup. I think Argentina, the holders, will win the World Cup. But everyone have a blessed, have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.